on the deck and wait because I'm not entirely sure if anyone else will turn up, and so we have 10 minutes to chill out.
Torches?
Mr. Betacraft himself.
I can't open this chest. I'm pretty sure it has torches.
Now that is some glitchy skin.
That is a very unique skin, yeah.
Spawn protection. Spawn protection.
Yeah, well, you look like a walking jar of M&Ms.
It's like the skin that my older brother made in 2012, just with no rhyme or reason to it. Similar color scheme, for sure.
So this would be
spawn protection. This allows me from going into the
torch.
house. So you might want to set.
It didn't work.
You might want to like close the server and change the properties so that we can actually open doors.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh.
Wait, you can't open doors?
Glitchy.
Cannot open door.
That's a good point. Hang on.
I also don't have any torch, and that's a problem. For me personally, anyway. Not for anyone else necessarily.
Yeah, I guess you got to get over the fact that you're not admin anymore. So
well, I'm looking at my hand and it's disgusting.
I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna restart it. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
we all got kicked for hacking.
Yep.
fly hacks. Yep.
I left prematurely.
You can't fire me. I quit.
Oh shoot! What's
I've
that
arrived.
mean? You can't fire me. You can't quit.
Can you break blocks now or open doors?
Multiplayer connect.
What?
No.
Hold on. Because
Oh my
What?
I have no problem. I mean,
When you can't get in the front door, try the side door.
It recognizes me as the operator, I guess. But I changed the spawn protection to 0.
Huh.
Is there something else
funky.
that I am
You
forgetting?
could
this
try
one works.
-1.
This one works.
You know, in the spirit of testing out.
Oh,
glitches
there
to
is a
see what
creeper
happens.
in your door over here.
There's a creeper. Oh, that's a good thing.
Oh goodness me!
Where?
Where's the creeper?
It's
Where's Jai?
outside the house. It's out. Can you see me through the window?
Yep. Yep.
I'm
on the hunt.
over here.
I wish I could join you, but I'm trapped.
It's
Oh,
like
okay,
through the
he's-
door
it's in-
soliciting, but he's
It's
inside the house instead.
Okay. He can stay there. He can stay. So, do I need to set it to something else? I set it to
No, because
0.
I can open
Spawn
this
protection.
door
I
over here.
have no
was
idea.
0.
It might be a glitch with the beta version.
Oh.
I haven't really tested it out that much. I mean, or you
bud.
could give us all op, but then that would be
That would
be fresh.
I don't know.
No, because it's just these doors on his main spawn house. I can open the door over here. By
Yeah.
Can you open this chest in the front?
No. I'm pretty sure there's torches in there, and I want them.
This is strange. I don't know.
Is there another?
Maybe try setting it to 1.
Yeah, I might.
Is there another chest that's outside the spawn
See,
radius? That we
this
can
is
try?
what doing it early is
I know.
for.
Trying to
So,
see if there's. Is there another chest like by?
guess we can talk about our skins. Yeah, mine is kind of a representation of me IRL with the blocky hair and everything.
With the
The chin isn't quite so impeccable, but
yeah.
the blocky hair services.
Do you have a cape in real life?
So changing it to
but I
0
am a
disables
Bionicle
the spawn
fan.
protection. So
Okay.
0 should have done it.
Yeah, that's.
Funky.
This
Yeah,
is
my
Minecraft
cape is
beta.
the 3 virtues symbol from Bionicle. It's-
Let me
I'm a
try.
big
Let me try
fan of
setting it
that.
to 1.
I just lost
And-
half a heart. I don't know how or why.
And when Bionicle ended, Minecraft technically kind of began, so around the same time. So it's
It is
interesting.
kind of true. Oh, fly hacking again. Sorry. Just can't help myself.
Is it working now?
I have no clue.
No.
I'm logging in.
I don't know.
Let's see here. Nope.
I don't know.
Nope.
I
Except
don't
that, well, I was able to move half the door for a second there. Anyway.
I don't think it will matter too much. We can work
Yeah.
around it.
The solution,
Yeah.
give us all up.
Yeah, unless this is the
Bugman
starter
has the keys
chest,
to the
but-
doors.
Yeah, just op everyone and just hope it goes well.
Oh no.
T/I, whatever the TNT
Would-
ID is.
Would I trust a man in this hat? I don't know.
Sure.
I love how
Nice
that eye pops out when you shift
Step
down.
Yeah, I'm not
Amazing.
suspicious at all.
Yeah.
Oh, my cat's in the room with me right now.
Do I have? Oh,
sleeping.
that's. Hold on. Oop. Is my camera mod working? No, my camera mod is not on this instance. Okay.
This would also be a good opportunity to test any recording that you need to do, including, Discord and whatnot. In fact, I'm even going to do that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm just
start
kind of
recording
hoping
right
I
now.
have audio. This is, if anything comes of it, I'm just gonna regurgitate the whole file onto my second channel, so it's no big deal. It'll just go up at the
I'll
end of the month,
probably
I guess.
edit it down, make it actually good, because I've been reading a book called How to Shoot Video That Doesn't Suck recently, but
Sweet.
I'm just lazy, so I don't know how soon it will be when I actually upload this. But
Oh, you can see the remnants of the Great Fire. All these logs are just floating.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's history before our very eyes.
Maybe we can get a souvenir.
Well, for what it's
yes,
worth, the world is
I
temporary.
just took one.
What?
yeah.
What?
I just took the souvenir.
What?
Log.
What?
Oh, Roma,
No.
you managed to
What?
break
But
something.
that's what.
So
Wait,
What?
I heard someone open the...
no, but I mean
What?
that's good, right? That means the spawn protection is not
Creeper's still
in
in there.
effect. I don't know.
This door? Can I open this door and get the
Hey,
creeper?
hey, hey!
Hey, I can open this door and get the creeper. Hey.
Yeah, that door works because it's outside the spawn
No,
area.
no! Never mind. Never
Yeah,
mind.
we're
No.
off to a good start before we've even started.
Probably not good to blow up the world before we even start the
I'm
video.
just gonna leave those two creepers alone. Just let them have their
Wait,
day.
so this... Can I break a block here, right beside the door? No, so
I've got my
it's still being
souvenir.
protected.
Take some of these plants, whoever wants them.
Where did these plants come from?
But we have plants now? That's pretty cool. I'm just hoping to find a torch somewhere that isn't already placed and, stuff.
I think a chicken just drowned.
Darn. Rip.
Rip chicken.
I'm
Ow.
so tempted to do something with this
Less
log,
than
but I'm not
45
going
seconds
to
remain.
because it's going to go on YouTube.
10:59 to 10:59. You lived a good life.
You live on East Coast or
Or
what?
chicken.
I'm Eastern time, Eastern Standard.
Did you sleep?
Yeah, I'm Central Time, so
Yeah, it was
I
tough. I
slept,
had to wake up
not
before
fairly enough.
before 11 o'clock this morning.
Ouch.
I didn't get to sleep in, but whatever.
Is it just
I've
me or
been
is the
doing that for
day-night
the
cycle
past
turned
week at
off?
camp
Because I
anyway.
can't see the sun moving at all.
It is not off. It should
Oh.
be.
Okay.
It's probably behind one of these mountains. We're in
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a big
it
valley
sets.
here.
It sets this way.
Okay. What happens if we all need
There
to
you go. Look at that.
What happens if we all need to sleep?
I will just.
Okay. Yeah. That
I will just fix that.
Yeah.
Slash set
yeah.
time day. No dot.
It's the
Yes,
invisible
yeah.
bed.
There is a voice channel.
Yeah, on the Discord.
Do you see it?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
should see it. Hang on.
Oh.
Styling on them with the Betacraft cape.
Nice.
It's only $2. I put it on multiple accounts.
Nice.
My bad, Roma. Hang on.
Wow.
You see it now?
There he is.
Oh, hello. You made it. Yes. No, we can't hear you, Game Bear. I can see your icon speaking, but
Oh,
I don't
darn.
hear you.
Oh darn, we got
Mike.
Discord
Issues.
being Discord sometimes. You know.
I'll give you a minute if you want to try and sort it.
I'm
Oh, he's
drowning.
disconnected. No, we still
The
cannot hear
Discord
you.
within Discord.
The music,
Let there be light.
and there it was.
And there was light.
Wow.
Chunga.
It
Can't
reminds
hear
me
you,
of that
Game
scene
Bear.
in that classic film, Spider-Man, 2002. Nobody? Okay. That's okay.
Oh, it's going to be a bit weird for me. I don't stream very
I'm not
often.
sure I follow.
So being able to string a sentence together without having to repeat myself and reshoot it is going to be interesting.
You believe to achieve.
Yeah, you just gotta kind of roll with it.
Oh yeah, it's like I don't really like doing stuff without people in a call because I'm bad at improv without other people in there. It's just
I'm the other way
hard to be
around.
like,
I'd
hey,
much
this
rather
is what's
edit.
going on. I'm practicing, but
It's so much easier to edit a single player.
yeah, I'm
versus
probably gonna edit
multiplayer.
most of my stuff down when it comes to single player. Yeah, the main reason I want to run an SMP similar to the Journey style, but of course slightly different, as in we're starting in alpha, though the world is going to be dating from InfDev. It's just because multiplayer is not stable until alpha 1.2. So,
Yeah.
Shall we go?
Indeed.
yeah, where's our first stop?
They got everyone?
Let's explore the InfDev area and then...
So let me just do a little bit of housekeeping first. Okay, I have a kind of inventory of places that I want to tour. Some of it will be kind of in the order that I did the series, and some of it won't, just because it's easier. We're going to go from here to the Alpha
To
House
reach them? Yeah.
on land, rather than through the Nether, for example, and some things like that. So I'm going to try and keep track of my inventory of things that I need to cover as I go. But feel free to jump in and ask me any questions or anything like that, and or call out something that I've missed that you know about. Remember as well that this is going to be a recording, so try to keep the language friendly, please, and also I don't know, just remember it's a recording, so we've got to edit it appropriately and whatnot. And
none of that 2B2T statues of stuff. Yeah, none of that.
No.
Even though it's tempting to
Yes.
turn a log into
you want to
that,
lava
you
cast
don't.
my spawn house? No.
I mean,
Yeah.
not. No.
All right. Okay. So let's jump into official recording mode then, shall we? Ready to go?
Yep.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Here we
I'm
go.
already recording.
So who here is not on voice? Game Bear, you're not. You've got voice problems. Morstek is going to be muted. Method, are you on mic?
I am, yeah.
Okay, because I'm going to do a quick whip around of everybody to just, you can introduce yourself, or if you just want to introduce yourself like that and not say anything, that is fine as well. Ready?
Cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Cal.
All right, let's start with Romart, I guess.
No, hang on. Let me just do an
Go in this
intro
direction.
and then we'll go. All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This cow really wants to be part of things. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft The Journey. This is episode 100. I really can't believe I'm at episode 100. That's a lot of episodes, and this series has been running for more than 2 years now, which is pretty phenomenal. And I'm here with a group of friends and patrons. Well, they're all friends, really. And I wanted to spend today doing a bit of a world tour and going around the world and looking at the things that I've built, the things that I've discovered through the journey, and all of the different quirks and other bits and pieces like that we've discovered along the way. So in front of me here, I'm going to go from my left and right and just let this fine group of people say hello and introduce themselves, starting with the super amazing Steel Cat. Hello.
Hello. I am Steel Cat, and It's cool to be. It's good to be here. And like how full of an intro.
You can just say who you are and what you do.
Oh yeah, well I do some old school Minecraft stuff myself on YouTube and the Discord and all that, and yeah, fun times all around.
Yes, you should definitely go and check him out. Method, hi.
Hello, I'm Method, even though my name might say otherwise. The name was already taken. I'm most well known for my own series that I very recently started, Craftology, and I've been following Bugman for a while, so I'm really happy to be a part of this.
I was wondering what that was. I thought it was my shadow. Anyway. Kaiser, hi.
Hey, I just don't really do anything other than running Minecraft servers, but I'm glad to be here.
One of my patrons. Thank you very much, and glad to have you. And
All right,
here we have
you have something typed out, or what?
Hmm?
Are you gonna type something, more stack, or is it just gonna go to me?
Hey, Morstick. Thank you.
Ah, yes, Mr.
Yes.
Betacraft himself, the one who gave me this fancy cape.
Correct. In fact, Betacraft, as I always post in my episode description, I post a link to it. It has helped me so much in just doing this series because it's made it so easy for me to move between versions and just manage my world and everything. Thank you for all the hard work that you do in building that launcher. You're
It's
welcome.
amazing.
Mark Gatto, hello.
Yep. Hey, I'm Marcato Fox. I'm probably going to try and actually start uploading again on my channel. Of course, if you've seen my cape, it's the 3 virtues from Bionicle. Thanks to Morstack, I actually was able to get that custom cape in beta versions only. And yeah, I'm an expert on most of the block transmutation bugs, and I'm a fairly technical player, but it's really hard and awkward for me to do single-player runs of the game since I've been doing them for so long, and I've just burnt out. I don't know. Anyway, I guess it's GameBear's turn now.
Game Bear, hi. Another one of my amazing patrons. Do you want to say hello in the chat? Because Game Bear has no working mic today.
Remember, turn stick keys off so you can just doing this.
There we go.
Shift.
I'm not sure at Game Bear if you're going to drop anything in, but there you are. There you are. Okay, yes. Yes, you do pixel art, which is absolutely fantastic.
Indeed, indeed.
And thank you again for coming along. Gyration.
Hi, my name's Gyration. I run a small YouTube channel where I play Alpha and Beta. I tend to focus on Alpha, but I also play on Decennium SMP with Steelcat over there. And we're playing Beta 1.7 on that server, so that's fun.
I know that server's versioning has been pretty close to mine. In fact, you're starting to get ahead of me now.
Yeah, we're almost passing you over now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome. Oops.
The handshake of violence.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Here, have a pork chop. Romart, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Romart. I used to upload Minecraft videos like half a year ago, but like that series kind of died. I'm sure more Minecraft will come in the future, but like I mostly I moderate bugman's Discord server. So that's what I do mostly.
Thank you for that. It's hard work sometimes, I know.
Yeah, sometimes it is, you know. Also, my skin looks a little weird because it has partial transparency, which doesn't exist yet. So, like, my regular skin is, like, broken. So
we're seeing solid
It
Romart.
looks kind of like the Ubuntu command line.
Yeah.
If you know what that is.
Yeah. I get it.
So, here we are at Spawn of my world. Welcome, everybody. So, as you all probably know, my series is all about exploring Minecraft from the very beginning and upgrading a survival world all the way through to as far as we can get in the future, which right now is 1.18 snapshots, really. So quite a long way we have to go before we get there. And this space here
It'll probably be
this space here is the first sustainable world that I was able to have, where I could save my world and then perpetually upgrade it from that point. And so that was InfDev 2010-04-15. However, my series started way before that, and the first 10 episodes of the series are going through. I'm going to fix the time. The first 10 episodes of my series are going through the early versions, the classic versions, InDev, and some of InfDev before we finally settled here on this world. And so this was the seed that I landed in. I chose a random world seed, and this was the location that I spawned. In fact, I spawned over here on this glass block that didn't exist. I actually spawned in the water. And then from there, survival was very, very hard because the first versions of the versions of InfDev around that time were very difficult with the amount of mobs that were spawning and whatnot. So, as you may remember, I had a lot of difficulty with the mobs back then, and had to cower and bunker down in this little hole here, which I think is now home to a creeper. Yep. So I'm not even sure we can go there safely.
That creeper do be funky fresh, though.
Yeah. So this area here, this is InfDev terrain, and the terrain in InfDev, I'm sure, as you all know, and many of you know, went through a lot of changes. And this particular terrain happens to be this type, where there's a lot of water and a lot of cliffs and everything. And of course, it looks very different now to what it did when I first arrived in this world, because we're now on Minecraft Beta 1.7, and back then we had totally different. We didn't even have any biomes. We just had one biome. We had bright green grass and one leaf type. So this place definitely doesn't look like it did back then.
Yeah, you get the weird leaf textures.
Yes, exactly. Although
yeah, that's because leaf decay used to be a data value thing.
Notably, this tree happens to be a crafting table tree. It's in its harvest season.
No, I placed that there earlier.
It's
beauty
probably
of nature.
a good spot for one. I might as well keep it there. But, you know, I got my little wheat farm here. Of course, you got to start out with all the basics, right? And underneath us here, one of the interesting facts is that there are no caves in this terrain because caves did not yet exist. And I think that that was one of the reasons that the mob spawning was just so bad back in the beginning, because there was nowhere for them to spawn except up here. So, yeah, that was really quite a challenge back then. So let me see what features we have. Around here, this is InfDev, as I said, so we should be surrounded by a lot of very large trees. As we can see over this way, oops. Unfortunately, a lot of my InfDev trees burnt down due to what's going on?
PTSD.
Due to the Great Spawn Fire, which I experienced during Alpha, probably again just due to code changes related to fire.
No, Romar.
Oh,
Romar, no!
Amazing.
Romar, no!
He had such a good life.
It's okay, I'm here.
He was so young.
Roma has just experienced the water and fire water and lava that touch each other, but oh great.
This is how this is gonna go, huh?
Everything's going so well.
They're not making it easy
just to
for
be
you.
clear, I have no way of turning off the rain.
You can't
The
weather
only
clear?
way-
Oh,
Amazing.
The only way I can turn off the rain is by restarting the server.
Oh.
And I may do that just for the sake of this tour, if that's okay,
Yeah, no
Yep.
problem.
because this is awful.
Yeah, this is...
Hang on.
Unless you're giving out free umbrellas.
This gives me sad
I'm doing that
vibes.
now.
Also, don't leak the server IP.
Yes, please edit.
Right,
Yep,
right. So I'm gonna have to... Oh, I have to edit. I'm gonna have to edit this thing.
recording.
Either that or just blank it out in
Yep.
OBS for a quick second.
Tell me when it's back up, and then I'll
It's up.
Yeah,
stop
it's already
it in. Okay.
It really doesn't take long for old Minecraft
I'm sorry,
to start
Jai.
up.
I'm not an
Nice.
OBS expert like you are.
What? This time I got pushed in.
Yeah, I'm lucky I figured out how to record in the first place.
Oh
So.
no!
So I was a bit disappointed by this. Back then, I don't think I was planning my series well enough and thinking about how to use some of these different features. And there's a lot more that I could have done with this water and lava trick here, incorporated it into a build somehow.
Long lava.
Yeah, but I just never did. I really just left it as an experiment and kind of left it at that.
I mean, it does look cool, so
Yeah, that's still.
it's for
still neat.
style.
And
And
don't
it's still
touch
holding
it.
up too.
If you update the blocks, it'll.
You took my feather.
I want to know if my cobblestone generator still works out here. This was built when cobblestone generators were a thing. It does work, but the first version of this produced obsidian, and then the obsidian blocks would break into cobble, which was really weird. I think that was just how it was first implemented.
Thanks for the cobble bug, man.
It's,
Oh, you're welcome.
It's
Uh-oh.
crazy that this still works to this day.
Thanks for the cobble, kind stranger.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
is there a
worst cobblestone
spruce
generator ever.
sapling over here? Just
Oh, that is because of the leaf decay that we were talking about before, because the saplings all contain decay
Oh yeah,
values,
saplings.
and then the
did
decay
that.
values
I actually
have
used
been
that to get
reused
invalid.
to distinguish the sapling types,
I see.
as
right,
well as
but
the
you
leaf
can actually
types.
use that in InfDev 2010-03-27 to do the earliest form of block transmutation, which is pretty interesting. You can get
You probably can.
really weird versions of blocks just by growing some saplings.
So when I did upgrade
Well,
to,
you gotta put a block over them. But.
I think it was like late alpha, beta, when all of these leaf types changed. So it changed them throughout the entire world, because all of the world basically had the leaf decay values set to some degree, except for over here, through this valley here, all of the leaves in the trees over yonder are actually still regular oak. Not these ones that you can see, but a little bit further on. And that's probably because there was just no leaf decay at some point when I generated those chunks.
You can see
And
the
so-
same thing in a couple of these trees over here.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably can. Most of the trees like this are original. I've tried to keep them as original as I can.
Yeah, it'll be interesting
Yeah.
to see how that changes as you continue to upgrade.
I think that they'll stay. I mean, there is a little spoiler maybe that I could give that. Oops, and that is that one of the leaf textures will change to another type. Maybe that's all I'll say. All right, let's go inside.
Yes, it will.
Let's head inside to my wonderful spawn house. Blocks are pretty limited back then, so there wasn't very much that I could do with this place. Now you are, Method, you are actually riding inside of a chest minecart. Sorry, a minecart with an inventory, or it used to have an inventory. And then when I upgraded and Notch changed that code, they just reverted to regular minecarts. But I do have
Interesting.
some.
The fist in your HUD, when you approach a minecart seems... never mind. Some weird client-side bug, I guess. It was going inwards like I was actually clicking on it.
I do have a couple of things up here. So I've added a bed here because it just makes my life easier. But obviously there were no beds back in InfDev when I was first living out here. But you can see at the end here we have a couple of lit furnaces, and I didn't know about these. I'm sure everyone else in the world did, but I didn't know about them. And the reason these exist, at least to my understanding, is because when you put items in a furnace, the block changes from furnace to lit furnace, and effectively what the game is doing is it actually swaps
Yeah,
the
they
block,
had
the
different block values.
No, not block values. They're different blocks. And
Well,
so
yeah,
the block
Block IDs,
block-
that's what I meant.
yeah, so the block will change from a furnace to a lit furnace, and then some bug prevented it from reverting back to an unlit furnace and left it in its lit
Well,
state.
didn't you have to mine it while it was lit, and then it would just stay lit forever in your inventory?
I was able to mine it and pick
would
it
get
up as a
deleted at
lit furnace.
1.8,
In fact,
yeah.
if I break this now, this is a temporary world, so I can do this. If I break it, I think it should stay as a lit furnace. Nope.
I don't think it should. That was removed in alpha.
Sadness.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as long as I don't touch these, they should stay this way all the
is
way
so
up
sad.
until 1.13.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm assuming that
This is a temporary world, of course.
I'm assuming that the state changes when a item is finished smelting, but there's no other check for it, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have an item to put in there to check. I don't think you can interact with these because of that annoying spawn protection either.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I can't.
So yeah, this was really just a very basic house at the time, enough to get me started before I started exploring more of the world. And it was particularly difficult out here at the time, again, because of the lack of caves, you know. So caving is very, very difficult. But there is one thing that I do want to show you, which we have to get past the creeper to see. And that is in my original mines. Hello?
Who's going to be the sacrifice?
He's here, he's here.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, I shall save you. Or maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh, oh
Um,
no.
Oh, no.
Bug savior. CX.
I have a torch.
All right, let's go down this way. I haven't actually been down here for a while, so I can't remember if it is this way.
Hopefully we don't need to turn around and go back up the staircase. 'Cause it's
Mind your head.
crowded.
I'm lost.
I gotta turn my game music
I'm
up.
lost.
You're lost.
No, I'm good.
Follow.
I
follow
love the
crowd.
in-game music, but it was getting in the way.
Oh, the conga line.
I think it's been filled.
I build my
Oh, no,
tunnels
it's
so
good,
that I
it's
don't
good.
hit my head.
It's still
Ow,
good. There's
ow,
still a
ow.
hole. Okay, so this is a very small space. So I'm gonna make some room as best I can. Don't push me in.
Yeah, don't push everyone into the lava.
T/I TNT.
I was just waiting for that, so everyone would go single file down the staircase right into a lava pool.
All right, so
That'd be funny.
if you peer over the edge there, you can see straight down into the void.
Wee.
Yes. Exactly. You
Take-
can do
take
that.
my
Somebody
stuff
jump-
more stuff, I'm gonna be the
You can
same.
throw yourself into the
you're all
void.
jumping down.
But the reason there's lava there is because at some point Minecraft replaced the bottom layer of the world with lava, but before that it was just void.
You just dig right into the void.
And this
You might
is
wanna
actually very
teleport
scary
back, I
when
don't
you're
know.
digging around because you have no idea of your Y level
Yeah.
because there's no coordinates. But yeah, that was a scary find. Anyone else want to jump in?
I
I'm
would lose my
second
torch.
round.
I would lose my torch.
Who's actually wants to live? Because I have a pork chop, so I feel like that's kind of valuable here. Give it back.
I
He
need my
just
pork
wasn't at full health, you know.
And
Woo!
I
Oh,
did find
Jai! You have so much to live for.
that you don't take
He's
fall
gone.
damage, at least in the version that I found it. So
I
I
also
was
got kicked for flying.
forever.
I don't know. I'm starting to feel the peer pressure. Oh, here it goes. Oh, no.
I have to- I'm just gonna have to edit out the parts where I put in the.
Flying is not enabled on
IP.
this server. Darn.
I have items on me, so I'm going up the long way.
I
But
have no qualms about not dying either, actually.
I lost my torch. I'm so sad.
well, the interesting thing is you would just respawn. So is there anything else about the spawn area that anyone wanted to check out? I do have the track running from here to the alpha house, but I added that on during beta when the achievements were added. So we can have a look
We
at
want
that
to check
maybe
it out now.
a little. We can check that out maybe a little bit later
Oh, okay.
Hello.
because I want to make the journey on foot to the alpha house, which is where I moved from this area. Oh, we cannot sleep, so I'm going to change it to daytime.
Good morning.
That was quick.
Yeah, I feel great. Feel well rested.
Yep.
Yes. All right, come on then.
Oh.
Nothing better than a good old
Through the house.
time set
Um,
day.
I have a little tunnel which I dug but never decorated, and this leads us all the way to the Alpha House, although the trail is still incomplete. There's a couple of stops that I want to make along the way as well. And no, I left the iron there because, just because.
Cool.
But I love this
stuff.
because as you walk around, you can really appreciate the early InfDev terrain in this area, which, it's just a shame that you can't get this anymore because
Beautiful.
this is really, it's one of a kind.
Surreal.
Yeah.
And it only lasted a few versions.
Mm-hmm.
So I built this path because I needed to make my way. When I moved my house out here to the Alpha House during late InfDev, ironically, I needed to build this path because there's no Nether at that point, and there's no rails, no minecarts, or actually, was rails added? Yes, they were
I have no
added.
clue.
But I was not going to build a rail at that point all the way out there, so I ended up doing the journey on foot quite a bit. But before we do head out there, I do want to make one little detour into the future, and we're going to have to swim a little bit because I have not created a path over here yet. Oh, listen to that. Doesn't that sound wonderful?
Ah.
Test build stuff.
Yes, here we are. Beta 1.6 test build 3. So feel free to take some souvenirs if you want. But if you've seen the episode or know about these are the debug chests that were added in that test build
Hold on.
of Beta 1.6, which
on.
contains almost every block in the game and
Yes, sir.
every item in the game.
Oh yeah.
I think I have what I want.
Oh, yes. Torches and pumpkins. I'm good to go.
I think you found the bedrock. No, I don't know.
I did.
Yes, I.
But you know,
I
the
did as
items in
well.
here are very
Oh,
interesting.
Steel, you're looking
Like,
amazing.
Yeah. Anybody want a
Like,
pumpkin? I got some pumpkins.
Yeah, that's the steel cat that I know. Of course, we have things like this. Of course, the portal
Fancy
block,
pants.
which are just these things are just fascinating like this, and not something that you see regularly in Minecraft. Oh, that portal is loud.
Ooh, I have iced.
Are there any other fun blocks? Not really. Maybe the fire. Stuff like that. Half a door.
It doesn't
I know what
play
I'm
in
doing
here.
when we get
Jai
to the
doesn't
Nether.
play in here, just so you know.
Oh, I need some torches, guys.
Which one? That's mine.
There's a torch.
Oh,
It is a necessary thing that I confiscate all the clay.
Very necessary.
You have a sickness.
There's a crafting table.
Oh, I found. Yeah, there's 2 chests with it, so make sure I got them.
There's some cookies? Wow.
Shoot.
Take some
Cool.
cookies.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh. I'm placing torch on
had to
chest
have
right
ice
now.
in
I'm
my
not sure
hot
what's
bar.
going on.
I'm just gonna have an empty slot just to be safe from all.
and this
these
is why
blocks
I
that
did this in a
have.
Just back.
temporary world. None of you could be trusted.
True.
Trust no one.
No.
Ah, no.
All right, shall we move on a bit? We're running behind a little
Yeah.
because we've been messing about.
I guess it would have been extremely expensive to build a rail all the way to the alpha area too.
So back then, yes, because I was pretty resource
Yeah.
starved, and then I got to the point where I just tried not to die. But it would take about 5 or 6 minutes to walk there every time, so dying was a real problem. So we're coming up on some chunk walls here. This is one of the chunk walls, although I have texturized it a little bit just to disguise the fact that it is one. But there are some far more impressive ones if we just go around this way.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't usually traverse this way, but we will. So here we are. This is another chunk wall. For some reason, the way that the chunks generated, it made this slice in the middle. But we are now walking on a chunk wall, and if you head out this way, you'll get a good view of it. But I find this chunk wall to be a really good example because it's just so big.
Yeah, it is really cool. Especially with the trees on top.
Oh yeah, look at the trees.
Yeah, these are the original, or
Should've
one
got
of
bones.
one of the alpha trees, I want to say. And this generation
Oh,
of
yeah.
the tree without the trunk going up into the tree, that was actually a bug. I thought that was just one of Notch's experiments.
It was it was listed as a feature on the wiki, so I can see why.
I'm not sure that it was. I seem to remember Notch describing it in his change notes as fixed.
I think it
implies
is a bug.
So yeah, as you can see,
I
this
think he was
amazing
messing
chunk
with
wall.
it, but then he realized it wasn't that good. Right.
If you follow your eye down there, you can it just feels like a huge slice in the world, and that will eventually meet a corner somewhere. But the corner is less impressive.
Hold on, I gotta do something.
Because it blends with the terrain a little bit better.
It's really cool how you hit like this perfect spot that it goes right between the hills in the chunk wall.
You mean with the rail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was somewhat planned. I mean, I knew where I wanted to place my rail in order to get from spawn to the alpha area. So I did make sure that some of those things lined up. Yeah, so I do love my chunk wall. All right, are we ready for a bit of walking?
I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do this.
go.
Sorry, my little brother was being loud, and I had to go and turn that off.
No, roll mark? Roll mark?
Are we going the wrong way?
Maybe.
Oh, sorry, my mic
Follow
was
the
muted.
crowd.
We're going back the way we came.
I wish I took some bones.
Me too. Get a doggo while we're at it.
Originally, I was a bit worried about the chunk boundaries, but I've sort of come to embrace them. And they're all over the place.
Embrace the chaos. That's exactly what it's all about, upgrading from older versions.
Yeah.
Are we all here?
Almost.
Okay. I feel like the Pied Piper. Let's go. So we're about to follow the trail that poor old me would have had to follow every time I died in order to get back to what became the Alpha House. Ahead is, classic cobblestone pillar, which I think everybody did back then before you had any other effective way to navigate. And those things have actually saved me a number of times.
Yeah, almost everybody I've known has called it a nerd pole.
A nerd pole.
Yeah.
I call them beacons.
Yeah.
Yeah, a beacon.
I call it a noob spire.
They're not quite a beacon, though.
Well, they are a beacon in that they're a visible thing from a distance. And that's what a
Right,
beacon
yeah.
is.
Anyway, what I use for navigation is just the block break texture. It's dependent on orientation, so I don't even have to build those things. In
Okay,
my-
Mr.
in
Technical.
Nether world. Pretty interesting.
Are we all here? Where's Game Bear?
We got ourselves. He's hacking the
Game Bear's
Matrix.
right here.
He's here.
Oh, yeah, he's here.
Oh, hey, yeah, there you are. Okay,
Everybody's
okay.
kind of
We're all good.
I think.
We're
Right
all
in
good.
front of you.
Let's go. This is the busiest my world has ever been because obviously I'm the only one in it.
True.
Well, you and your cam account, right?
Yeah.
That's secrets of the trade.
That's right.
Yeah,
I guess we gotta
eventually there
keep
will
an
be
eye on-
mods that have.
I
camera.
originally tried to prevent too many chunks from generating as I started to explore the world because I knew that the early terrain generation. Oh no!
Desert.
Why is there rain here?
Desert.
So we must be in a desert.
Yep.
It must be a beach here then, maybe? For this little rain patch?
I need to clear this again.
Alright, who wants the fancy pants? I think I'm done wearing them.
I'm
Khakis
restarting.
are just better, they have more pockets.
It's probably good that every once in a while we're restarting and reconnecting because I don't
I got the
remember
pants.
when it was fixed, but sometimes players can go invisible.
Once
Seems to have
diamond.
been pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is it up now?
There's just
It
spider
is.
blocks hanging out here. Cool.
Okay. I'm
I'll
gonna.
grab one of
Very
those.
charitable.
Get some
It's easy to
flex
be
gear going
charitable
on.
with
Where
stuff
did
that isn't
those?
yours.
Oh yeah, the debug just.
Ready to go? Continuing on.
Yeah, I took.
Mm-hmm.
So as I was
took,
saying before, we were rudely interrupted by the weather. I tried not to generate too many chunks. So what's interesting about that is that as you progress from spawn and go outwards, you're actually going through many different terrain styles as we go. For example, this one here with these trees, and then a little bit further on that stops and they go back to regular trees. And so it's kind of like going through the history of terrain generation all in one direction, which I quite like.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if I can make that jump.
Well, I did it.
You gotta believe.
So you gotta. Oh, you did it.
Did it.
So this pathway, effectively, it just heads across along the coastline until we finally head inland a bit. But as you can imagine, having to do the walk of shame like this every time I died was pretty tedious. Hence why I've got these little
That's why you just
sand blocks.
just don't die. That's the rule. That's the rule of
I
playing
really
the
did
game.
try.
Makes it all
Just
hard.
get good, gamer.
Just don't die. That's easy.
I just got used to spam clicking. For these
Well, it certainly
versions,
gave you
but it might be
plenty of
hard to get
time to
back
think
the
about it.
delay system.
Oh, look, it's the rail.
Why is there a floating? tree?
Whoa, look at that chunk water.
I
Oh
probably,
yes, I remember.
I probably
these.
needed wood.
Wait,
What do you see?
okay, I see missing chunks. Is it just me? No.
It's a chunk error. Yeah, missing
think it's
chunks
just
I think I see them
over
too.
It's just
Yeah,
you.
Some chunk errors.
I don't see
I
anything.
see some.
client side, I believe.
Yeah, client side. It's client side.
It's just not pass by these chunks.
It's all my fault.
Because then you might die.
Could
It's-
happen.
Interesting that a lot of you see the same thing. It all seems fine for me.
Have you seen this man?
Bugmancx CX.
This is the bit that I always remember getting to, where I think, "Oh, I'm nearly there," and then I get over this little hill and realize I'm not.
Oh,
Sorry that it's not very conducive to walking, but
Yeah, it's not a completed.
I'd always
trail.
I'd always planned to do this, but never did. Never never finished it. And now that
Still
I've got
can't
the
imagine
rail in
building
place,
this
I can
road.
just use that.
I'm gonna punch some wood real quick. Okay, now I'm. Oh, need to hurry up.
Lead on.
Steelcat, imagine building this road.
Ooh. Don't get me started.
It's about 1,000 blocks. It's pretty much a straight line.
Don't worry.
I
I'm
see
just gonna.
something.
I'm just gonna make
Oh,
a
you see
borehole.
something?
Here,
We've
Brian
made
Valley.
Just make a 1,000-block borehole.
Ah, Hero Brian Valley. I
Herobrine
remember
Valley.
this.
Oh,
Yes.
Now I actually get to see it with my own eyes.
Oh, hold on. I gotta turn my fog down. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
oh
Now
yeah.
we're getting the
turn that fog
vibes.
down.
Now we're
That's
getting the vibes.
That episode.
Oh, it's bad.
Ruined.
No, it's made it better.
That episode, I was assisted in the recording of that by Alien, one of my mods and friends. He acted as Herobrine for me in that particular episode.
Nice.
Oh, spoilers.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Just need food, man.
Let's try and keep
I'm
some of the
dying.
aesthetics here.
Oh, don't mind it. I need.
So, yeah, we're almost
There
here.
you go.
As we head through Herobrine Valley here, we should reach the Alpha House area. So the Alpha House,
Mushroom stew. Thank you.
Ooh.
I call it the Alpha House, although I actually moved out here during InfDev. And the reason I came out here back then was because of dungeons and spawners, which had just been added to the game. So I needed to generate new chunks in order to find them. So I came out here to do that. And that's where I discovered my first skeleton. Don't you dare set my house on fire.
I'm gonna commit arson.
This
I will ban
landmass
you.
kind of looks like a big
You can't
curved
spell
arrow.
Carson without arson.
Pointing
but
to the
that's not
house.
my name.
The landmass.
Yeah, it looks like an arrow
the-
pointing to the house, like a curved arrow.
Yeah, that's
Pointing
what
to
I
the
always
house.
thought too, that this was pointing down towards the house, which I always thought was pretty strange. So I
house
lived
is
here
a
for
really
quite a
nice
while,
aesthetic.
and this really became home for quite a long time. So I'm very fond of this little place, and it has grown organically as the series progressed. Originally, obviously, it wasn't as big as this, but
This is giving me nostalgia.
you know, let's explore it a little bit, shall we? So this area went through 2 phases because it used to be bright green grass before the biomes were added in Alpha 1.2, and so it had to go through that transformation, like most areas did, of going from neon grass to this, which is now what we have today.
Yep.
And so yeah, obviously the portal I added later on during Alpha 1.2, but I don't know. Let's head in. Let's head inside and explore the house a little bit, and then we'll come up and have a look at some other things.
This place is so nostalgic from 'cause the series was on this place for a long time.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Oh yeah.
Got the diamond doormat.
Oh, really looking.
I'm not gonna focus.
This is hilarious to
as
watch
much
Everyone
as you
trying
all just try
the
and
pressure
navigate the
plate.
door. Yeah.
The pressure plate messes it up.
So this is again the problem with Minecraft, early Minecraft, of having to be creative with a limited number of blocks. And I did the best that I could here. You know, we've got really odd looking lighting, and obviously using the stair blocks, which were added while I was in this version, or in these versions. And I've always liked to incorporate some sort of natural lighting into my builds because it gets so dark in here.
I really like
effectively
this
in a
feature.
cave.
with
What
the
I've
plants
done
inside.
is I've typically just put torches behind glass, and that creates a really interesting light piping technique. Used a
Yeah,
lot
that's
during
true.
this time period, so yeah.
Yeah, you can even cover it with a painting too if you want.
Yeah.
Oh
have I
yeah,
done that
that
somewhere?
too. That's another one,
I don't think I have.
maybe.
I
So
think
the
lava
original-
was also used a lot too.
The original house. Oh, you found my bathroom, have you, with the fancy
Yeah, I
flooring?
remember
Yep,
this.
yep.
Yeah.
One at a time. One at a time, guys.
Oh, I feel
Where's the
something
vent?
coming
Hold
up.
on. Someone's got to turn the
Ah,
vent
I'm not
on?
gonna place it.
I think
We're-
that's
we're
in the
at-
other house.
It is in the other
Oh,
house.
okay.
We're actually doing this tour a little bit backwards because of the way that all of this built. Because I first started by digging out the underground, and then I built a small house on top here, and then I extended it into the rest of the house out here. So I lived out here, and this eventually became my storage area. But if we do head downstairs, there should be one minecart in there if someone wants to take that. We can head downstairs to the InfDev spawner area, and this
No.
was just
Lost
a
the
massive
mic.
chore. This was such a big chore to dig out because I was doing this with stone tools because iron was expensive. So, I would just spend hours and hours crafting stone pickaxes and just
Wow.
digging and digging and digging. But I liked this area because it had the 2 spawners here, the skeleton spawner and the spider spawner, which until now have never been activated at the same time. So there's a first. The mobs are pretty glitchy in this version in multiplayer, which is why they jump around quite a bit.
I think they're still hopefully getting all the way to the right spot.
They should be. And interestingly, this farm only gave me arrows back then, arrows and string, respectively, because there were no bones. But now it gives me bones as well. They should be arriving shortly.
Yeah, you definitely scored with getting the skeleton and the spider one because the zombie one is kind of useless in my opinion.
There is a zombie one just out here,
Yeah.
and in fact,
well, it's good for feathers, but
yeah, but
Yeah.
with a
After
skeleton
that, it's
spawner generating
useless.
arrows, you don't really need them. But over this way is another
Right.
skeleton spawner that I found randomly after I had moved out of here. So, yeah, interestingly, there could have been a third spawner in here, a second one for skeletons. And I think they might be in range, although I haven't checked.
Neat.
Let them go.
Yes. So my original plan was to develop this area into a base, but I ended up feeling like I didn't like it. I mean, it's it's okay, but it just didn't feel fun to live down here. So that's why I ended up developing the house upstairs and only really coming down here as more of a utility area, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think there's too much else very interesting down here. You know, certainly nothing special. Obviously, we have water streams here, which is how you collect the items like the string, because there's no hoppers or anything at this stage. So it's all very manual in that respect. And I died many times to these spiders. Okay, let's head back upstairs. Oh, have I not been here this long that I've developed cobwebs? So there's a little junction in here as well. If you go up the other way, it just takes you out to the surface on the back side of the mountain. We'll walk around there in a little bit. That was just for convenience.
Oh, and I guess this rail you can only go down.
That's
go back
right.
up.
It's a one-way rail.
I don't recall that.
No powered rails back then.
Yeah.
And so I extended this house a number of times, developing a little kitchen in the back, as well as the upstairs area, which I built when I originally built the house, with a humongous bedroom, which is how I always build the bedrooms. They're always massive.
Yeah, I keep
Really
things
nice
cozy
decor.
in order for the light piping trick to actually look good, you know?
The
But it's all
The
up
The
to
diamonds here
style.
are all illegal. Oh, sorry. The diamonds here are all illegal, all duplicated in Alpha 1.0.1704.
Oh,
And this chest is also full of duplicated tools. They'll probably not work, or they might disappear if you tried to use them.
Oh, let's put that.
Yeah, I
down.
really like the skylighting. That makes it
You-
so much brighter.
You mean just the little hints of it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
doesn't work.
It needs it. I mean, even here, where the skylight drops down to the atrium downstairs, just a couple of extra windows. Just even though the light doesn't really come in very much, it makes it feel more lit. Yeah, so here we
Yeah.
have, in the bookshelves, we have some reeds, which were placed by using the block update trick, or the block update suppression trick of placing fire and then putting the reed down, and that prevented the game from checking what the block was that it was being placed on, and allowed the reed to be placed on top of whatever.
there's also a map in here and some stacked.
We have an
fishing
inf. This is an inf.
I think the map is of this. No, this map is empty. I don't know why. I can't remember.
What's going on
Oh.
here? Why are there spoons?
Anyone want
Dude.
a
It's an
diamond spoon?
I didn't think that glitch worked anymore.
Still does.
That's a
It
lot
works
of
with 0
spoons.
items, I believe.
That's a lot of
With
spoons.
0 items, yeah.
I'm just gonna stay away from that because my whole inventory is gonna fill
Oh,
up with
Yeah,
spoons.
yeah.
Yes.
It's too late for me for that.
All right. Anything else we want to check out up here?
There's a porch.
Yes, there is a little
Oh, yes.
porch.
Nice view.
This
And,
method just throws all the shovels into the water. Nice.
Floating
Careful
block.
before you bug the whole server down with items.
Oh yeah.
That's the funniest thing I've seen in a while. All right, let's head outside, shall we? Or join me down
Oh
here
god, it's laggy.
in the garden.
Oh my.
Too many spoons.
I think the pressure plates on the doors just mess everything up for multiplayer because
Yeah.
you try to get it and then the person inside closes it again.
Yes.
Oh no.
This one's real.
So let's have a look. Here we have some of my basic farms. All right, guys. Please don't lag my server.
I picked them up. I don't want them.
Ah! I have spoons! Why do I have spoons? No!
Oh come on.
I don't want
Okay.
spoons!
Hey, can we sort this out real quick?
Okay, so I have the still variants there. That's good.
Hold
They
on, I'm gonna go throw my
won't go
spoons in the
anywhere.
fire.
Yeah, have a flint and steel and just burn them.
Oh man, gentlemen, you're making my edit really difficult here.
Only a spoonful.
Please,
Wait, that's low.
Like a spoonful.
Okay, let's try to reel it in a little bit.
yes, please. Okay. So heading up here, this was a wheat farm that I designed.
No, not more stack.
Gentlemen,
Bro.
this is a wheat farm that I designed
Come
for.
to the water. Come.
Gentlemen,
Oh.
gentlemen, please. This is a wheat farm that I designed for this area, and it's pretty simple, but I had to go through the motions of figuring it out old school Minecraft style, you know, because the mechanics were different back then, and so I had to figure out where all the water flows should be and how I wanted to harvest the crops. The first version of this didn't even drop seeds whenever you break the water, so I had to do it manually until that feature was added. And so this is actually quite interesting.
It kinda looks
This little
like
scarecrow
Japan,
up here.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, a little bit. The scarecrow here is backwards, and the reason the scarecrow is backwards is because as the pumpkins were added in beta 1.2, I originally added the scarecrow to the game here, the pumpkin head to the game here, and then somewhere later in beta 1. Something, a bug was fixed with the orientation of certain blocks in the inventory, which caused a lot of textures to become flipped, including the pumpkin and a whole bunch of other textures. And so the textures on the blocks flipped as well. So all of the pumpkins in the world turned around backwards. Which is just really a little bit weird. You could fix it, I suppose. Technically, it's griefing, but you know.
Oh wait, but I can't place it now.
Banned.
Wait, maybe.
Yeah, because you could put a pumpkin on your head and then look at the camera from behind you, and it would look like you're looking at the camera.
That is exactly the bug that we're talking about, and that got fixed. Yeah. But it got fixed by all the textures being reversed. Steel Cat, I see you have found my magic array of chests here by the triple chest glitch. Somehow I've managed to create an array of glitched chests, which are all connected in really weird ways.
It'd be like a hex tuple or something.
Well, it is weird because you can actually access the inventory of these very left chests from further along the line. So it's not like what you would expect where, say, this chest here has the inventory of this chest, and this chest. The chest I'm standing on is actually capable of seeing the inventory from way down here as well, which is just really strange.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is very weird.
So I have no idea of the mechanics exactly behind that one. I also have here a random diamond block. Through this way.
Yes.
Where is everybody? Are you all with me?
I was cleaning my inventory.
Through this way, I have.
No, get your dog down. No. Adams.
That's what you get.
And it's really
no.
I'm gonna fix this, but I'm gonna fix it permanently. Okay.
What?
One moment. And
Better not be getting rid of all the blocks, man. Oh.
okay, if you just give me another moment, I should be able to fix that and prevent it from raining.
Oh.
I didn't anticipate the rain.
I died to one of your dogs.
I'll teleport you back.
Good.
Yeah, and you guys probably picked up all my items. I
No.
want at least the ice, spawner, and grass.
No, I left your items alone.
Okay, good. I wanted to show
Wait,
off some
Steel has a
cool
dog
things.
already?
It was necessary.
In hindsight, we probably shouldn't have visited the chests full of items right at the beginning.
I found these
Yes,
bones somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Is
it
the
would
server
it
back
would
up?
be more helpful to me if the place didn't change so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, just give me. Sorry, this is taking a little bit longer than I expected.
No worries.
Water break.
Yeah, you're going
I-
in with what's it called? NBT editor or
I
whatever.
am. Yeah, I'm going
Changing
to.
the level like that.
I'm going to force the world's rain time to be massive.
Ironically, it's raining outside right now.
Is
For
there
me,
two
at
counters for
least.
that? I think. One for,
Yes,
like,
but as long
thunderstorms?
as the rain is off and the counter is very, very high, it should take a long time to count down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 1 sec. So, raining 0. Let's say rain time like 9 million. Okay, let's hope that doesn't overflow an integer.
Hmm.
Okay, back on.
Let's go.
All right, get me there.
My dog
Hey,
is
hey.
scream.
Take me home.
We back.
Hold on, I'm experiencing some
Roads, Take me
difficulties.
home to the place.
To the place I belong.
There we go.
Alpha chunks. Not neon grass.
Did you make it?
Um,
Is the world loading in?
yes.
Try reconnecting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so here we have just a simple reed farm, and I use a bit of the water mechanics
Okay,
in
where
there
did I drop?
to help me navigate
Marketo.
the drops towards me.
Follow me.
And Jai, I was fascinated by what you did with your particular take on this farm. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, if you can remove the water and then update the reeds, then they all pop off.
Yeah.
An interesting quirk.
Where's my stuff?
I don't know.
Go right.
But you don't need it. You don't need it. So let's travel through.
I
Let's continue
do.
through. Through this way, I developed this area into the skyboat track, which I haven't tried for a long time. Don't even know how well it works anymore. We can give it a little try if we
Ooh.
like.
Wow.
Yes, please.
But when the boats
Oh, wow.
when the boats were added and when I built this thing, they were difficult.
Never seen
Actually,
it
do
from
I
this
have any-
perspective before.
I
It's
don't have
pretty
any
epic.
wood. There's probably wood up there. We can head up there and see if we can.
It's a boat.
And try to use boats in multiplayer.
Well, that's the thing. I built a lot of this all of this in single player, I should say, and I never really try it out in multiplayer, so I don't know. Oh, old school ladder. This got fixed. So this is
go the long way.
This is me conservative on ladders back in the day because they were so expensive. But then at some point, when ladders recipe changed to give you 2 ladders per craft, this skipping of the block trick was also fixed. So you might have to climb. Is there a way up?
Scale the mountain here. Oh wow!
Feel free to
there's a
pillar up
huge-
if you have blocks.
I pillared up with diamonds.
Too many axes.
I think it's really neat that you kept signs everywhere with like what versions you did stuff in because
I have tried.
and it's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
that's
see
fine.
exactly when you
I
did
don't
stuff.
need it.
Tried to do that, but I have
Skyboat
failed as
track.
well. There's some
Episode
wood in here
26.
if you want to craft some boats and give it a try. I'd like to see multiple people trying it all at once.
Oh no, my grass blocked. Where did they go?
Should I go?
Yeah, go.
Give it a run.
Let's go. Oh,
Oh,
Alright, guys.
So th-
I
That was
fixed
unsafe.
everything.
Oh.
Where are you? You
wow.
might have to teleport me back.
Wow.
oh, Kaiser just hit the tree and died.
Ah!
Rip.
I'm gonna set a bed up
Oh.
here.
Here goes Romart.
I'm gonna set a bed up here.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Oh, Romart died too.
Oh wow, this is very interesting. It's also interesting because your body separates from the boat as you fall down. If you watch Method
I
go
just
down.
keep breaking them.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna give this a
Steel
try.
cat.
Where am I?
I don't really want
I
to.
made it.
You made it. You made it.
Just lost all my stuff. Near a
Marcato, I
pile
don't-
of
Oh,
I don't think you
axes,
need
so-
any. I don't think you need any items. You'll be fine. All right.
These are just
Morstek
like,
died too.
these are infinitely duplicating axes. Like they are a terror
Here I go.
to get rid of. So I had to just leave flowing water.
Oh,
before
no.
I could.
I think that the distance that you travel has changed.
You need
Because
to keep going.
Do not
forward.
pick up any of the axes. They will fill
I'm
up
back.
your inventory.
anyone
Oh,
need
man.
anyone need help getting back? Yeah.
Oh, there's some food up here.
After seeing how this might not meet health and safety regulations, I think I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I know. So I think what's happening here is that the distance that the boat travels has changed. Because I used to clear the tree and then land in the section further down. So, interesting. I'm not even sure. The boats should still rise up the water column, right?
Oh,
Yeah, Bugman, you
don't
might
think
want to
it
avoid
does.
going a bit further to the left because those axes
Oh,
will fill your inventory.
all right. Shall we move
have
on from
one.
here?
How?
Since unfortunately this doesn't work as well as it used to, but that's the nature of the beast of the upgrades, right?
That's probably
Oh.
the best.
We can go down. It's still right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you could probably still go down them. It'll slow your fall enough.
Whose sword is this? I
I've
have
got
2 diamond swords.
Duplicated items again.
That chest.
Don't touch them.
Yeah,
Do not
this
touch
is a
them.
bit of a mess.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's avoid all the duplicated items.
Try to.
Oh shoot! No. Oh, this
Let's-
shovel is.
Let's regroup in the clearing here.
Yeah, because I think the fact that boats rise to the top is actually patched out now. I think that
Yeah,
was
I'm not
beta
sure.
1.5 or something.
Yeah.
So there is a
Pretty sure it
tunnel
is.
here, which this was a thing that I had to I had to dig out by hand, and I was actually quite ill when I was building the Skytrack, so I ended up just taking a weekend and digging that through. But it travels through here, and then it comes up here, and eventually there's a cloud up there, which is made out of wool,
Oh wow.
and you can land on that cloud and then go around to the other side.
Cool.
This
Yeah,
this
I typically only tend to focus on stable features, but
well, it's hard for me to
demonstrating the
know.
unstable
It's
ones
hard
is
for me
also
to know
fun,
how the
yeah.
game's going to change, and I embrace the
Right.
change as
Some
well.
things are untested. Yeah.
This area is the mining outpost. This is just a vanity build, but it is also the other end of the on a rail track, as you can see up there near the portal. And again, this was me just learning how to build better, and I think I like this area. I think it did a pretty decent job. I don't actually use it for any mining, but
Yeah, it looks nice.
it
Yeah, it looks
exists.
amazing.
Let me check my list of things that I missed, because I'm sure that I did.
Oh, you
Oh,
even have
that
TNT here.
though. So tempting.
Oh no!
Don't touch.
Oh, no.
It's a view from a distance feature. Yeah.
Well, that is why it is completely encased.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a
to
diamond
keep
axe.
us from just doing this to it.
Because I knew that I would probably do the same one day.
And that's
Oh,
not
no,
something
Roman.
that you can rearrange once you've placed it.
Yeah. So the idea here was that, people would work the mines, get the raw ore, as you can see down here in the middle where there's the iron ore, and then process it up here, which is where you find it in its cube form, and then send it on its merry way. I don't know where they send it exactly, but that's where they put it. So I have a couple of other things that I wanted to show off before we move around, and then so what we're going to do is just have a look at a couple of things here, then we'll go through the Nether and head over towards the beta area. So follow me, please, and we'll head back to the Alpha House.
Yeah, I grabbed specific debug items because I wanted to show off some different features, you know.
On the right here is the Etho boat wood generator. The premise behind this is that there are 4 cactuses in here, and you place a boat in the center, and multiple cactuses would break the same boat at the same time, and it would cause the game to drop more wood blocks than you invested in the boat. But that was patched and it no longer works. So this is just a relic of time.
It's kind of cool.
Clone any players, you know? Like.
But hey, it's a
player in here.
discontinued feature having the cactuses just up against all those blocks, you know.
Well, that's true too.
Oh, yeah.
It had something to do with well, the cactuses had to be placed next to the water block, if I remember, in order to allow the cactus to be placed against a solid block.
Oh, you didn't do it when cactuses were full blocks. That's why it didn't work.
No, I don't think it existed then. All right, let's head back around here.
I'll have to test it out on my own time.
Sometimes I come back here and reminisce. Old times.
Yeah, it brings back a
Old
lot of
time's
like,
sake.
oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I got it. No.
It's a still variation. It will not
I know.
flow until you update the block.
So if we head up and over the hill here, this is just the back area of the Alpha House with a little fishing dock and stuff. In the distance, you can see the Mob Wrangler farm, which we'll head
The
over
mob
to.
wrangler.
We'll head over to that in a minute. But if you just cross over this way, in fact, we probably should have gone down, but we didn't. If we cross through here, we head out to the art gallery,
Oh, this
which was
waterfall.
built to show off all of the new paintings. This little area here used to have a lot more shrubs. Thank you, Leaf Decay, for getting rid of them for me. And there's a little secret behind the waterfall.
Oh yeah.
Look at them all. They're all going to
Go.
get the secret treasure.
What's the treasure?
I think I remember this.
Who's going to get
find
there
out.
first?
Oh, there's a lot of
Is-
mushrooms here.
Oh, have they spread? Yeah,
I got it first.
Yeah.
Oh no.
that would make sense.
Are there shrooms?
I
There's
got
no
it first.
secret here anymore.
That's a lot of
Someone
fungus.
stole it.
Yep.
Oh,
Stolen. The pirate's
I
treasure
will
has been
share
stolen.
the wealth.
What was it?
It was just some diamonds and gold.
Ah,
Aha. Okay. So through this way is the art gallery, with features such as the impossible tree. Now, the last time I was out here, this was still covered in torches, and I don't know why it isn't anymore. Something has changed. So I was
Oh.
expecting to see this all covered in torches, but sadly not.
maybe it's not working in multiplayer.
See what happens with video settings.
Yeah. Or Notch is
Fast.
actually
No, it
fixing
doesn't
his
work.
game.
It's probably just
Oh,
yet
I
another
can't
leaf
put it
decay
on.
thing.
Yeah.
And of course, this area does not look finished without my hedges, which I was very sad to
Aw.
have lost.
Yeah. I think beta
Let's go with the
1.8
loot blocks.
is when
Oh, we didn't grab them. Darn.
I think beta 1.8 is when you can finally place leaves and they'll actually stay.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well, I think in beta
well, maybe
1.7 you
1.8.
can clip leaves and place them on
You can get
blocks
them
and
on
they'll
shears.
stay.
Yeah.
So I wanted
have
to.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I will definitely be investigating that as soon as I can. So I built this to show off all of the different artworks, and hopefully they're all still here because from time to time some of them disappear. And obviously more artwork gets continuously added to the game over time, so there's enough space for me to come back and add things later on. But of course, you know,
Guys, we're in a museum.
oh, sorry. Of course, you can see the complete glass roof that I installed because, again, builds in Minecraft are just far too dark. Yeah. I was just thinking, am I missing any artwork? I don't think so.
I didn't.
There's
see
one
any
more
signs
coming up
of
in a few versions time, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Next to that is a little graveyard over there, where of course those pigs with saddles are buried.
Ah, yes.
Because of course it was possible to make pigs fly with a fishing rod.
And the 2x3 Nether portal that is supposed to be 3x3.
It'll
Oh.
get there eventually.
Yeah, and like,
What I do find interesting is that, like with the impossible tree, I was hoping that this world would end up with more unique things that would stand the test of time, but it's been very difficult to be able to do that. You know, the impossible tree was kind of like a beacon, like a metaphor for that, because it had the torches on it, and I had a bit of trouble with it from version to version, but it was always there and always standing, and now I'm sad to see that it's gone.
yeah.
Hopefully there will be a way that you can repair it again.
I mean, it might be possible.
Yeah.
Steelcat, do you have your torch?
I do have torch, but I cannot options.
If you go to fast graphics,
I
does
already
it work?
tried it. It doesn't work
Doesn't work.
on
Yeah.
fast graphics.
Maybe there'll be another way in the future. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, let's move on to the mob wrangler over here, and then from there we'll jump into the Nether.
Which is where I have some stuff to show off.
Oh,
Oh,
You better not
Yes.
have beds on you.
oh dear.
I'm not going to be bombing the place. I'm going to be, let's say, making the Nether a bit refreshing.
this is where I found that other skeleton spawner as I was just digging around. So the other spawner is just under that hill over there, so it's not too far. But I just found so many spawners in this area. It's unbelievable how many there were, or are. Over the bridge that I said in my episode that I would improve one day, but never did.
Well,
Someday.
Someday.
yeah.
Yeah. So this farm, the principle behind this farm was I wanted to build a farm with the introduction of the fishing rod, because if you pull out a fishing rod from one of these chests, you can use the fishing rod to reel mobs towards you. And so the idea is that as they would spawn on the platform here, you could reel them into the system, and they would drop into the water and fall down the hole in the center here and be further processed. But it turns out that this thing is just more efficient if you let the mobs walk around and let them fall into the system themselves. Because,
Oh, no.
because there's no way to gather up.
Oh,
any
he's
of-
coming in.
Yep.
Dog's really committed.
There's no way to gather up the drops autonomously. You have to actually be in the system down the bottom in order to collect them. Otherwise, they'll just expire. So if you're up here running around with a fishing rod trying to grab mobs, it's not very efficient. We can have a quick look downstairs.
I gotta swim against the current and hope the dog doesn't kill me.
You can just process yourself through the system if you want. Oops. I went the wrong way.
Oh,
Down
yeah.
the middle. Down the middle.
Much more fun.
Down the middle.
Wee.
Really hope that disconnecting saves me from the trouble. Oh, freaking magic school bus style, going
No,
down the contraption.
As I built this collection area, it went through many different iterations before I finally sort of settled on this one. The lava blades are there to help break down some of the more troublesome mobs like spiders and whatnot. But this
And a-
still lets one by one mobs like the chickens and the pigs can still get through. And as you can see down here, I've added a cactus. I've added all sorts of ways of trying to prevent the chickens from coming out. And then I discovered the fence block here. And the fence block, as far as I've seen, stops the chickens from being able to get out because they're slightly bigger than that gap. But it's still enough for me to be able to get up here and collect the items that I need to. Hang on a second. Oops.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, and this is great at nighttime because creepers and things will all just spawn up the top and then they'll just drop into the system and kill themselves. And the other thing is, as you saw from
Alright,
those
where'd all my
blocks
stuff
there,
go?
as you saw from those blocks there, somehow as the drops go over this section, they will not touch that cactus. Unlike the dog, they will not touch that cactus, so nothing will actually
Where did it all go,
get
though?
lost. It just goes
Somebody
here.
picked up all my stuff. Where?
It just ends up here, and I collect it.
Oh, neat.
Of course, all my chests here are
It's
just
not
full of
there.
raw pork chops because they don't stack.
I died in the system, so I'm just wondering where my stuff is.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
All right.
Oh, no. You have it, don't you, Morstack?
Let's go.
Oh. I was
I
really
found-
looking
I found
forward
a
to
random
showing off
steel
that
cap.
stuff with the debug items.
So
Cat
let's
dog just going for a swim.
Yeah.
let's hop up and to the back and into the Nether. The portal is over here.
I just went upstairs because the dog was going to get itself killed in that cactus. That would be a sad moment for me personally.
Hold up,
Hey,
I'm gonna
Bear, did you
pull up
get one?
something real quick.
Oh, good. The sheep are actually
Nice.
annoying because they drop their wool on the ground, so you don't get their drops. And when they die to lava, they don't drop wool either. Let's see how the server handles everybody going through.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Everybody
no.
together. No, I got pushed out. All right.
You're gonna
Everybody
be leaving
through,
your doggo
pretty much?
behind still.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Is what it is.
So it-
Is what
Except
it is.
for
Welcome,
me.
welcome to my treacherous Nether. As you've seen in my episodes, the early
So,
Nether was
yeah.
pretty bad. It was full of ghasts, and it was almost impossible to survive out there, at least in the open. And I built this Nether hub
Yeah.
out of snow because I wanted to have a nice, cool, refreshing hub system, whereas out there is hot, lava-y disgustingness.
Wow.
And I built most of this on peaceful because it was just so impossible to build it otherwise. And I didn't want to have a massively unbuilt Nether hub. I wanted to have it completed. So I felt that that was a good compromise. But as you can see, it's made up of these spheres of snow and glass and then these little tunnels that interconnect them all.
Nice.
And this is the main hub for the mining area, the alpha house, and all of that. And as you walk around, if you head back down that way, you'll head back towards spawn. So some of the more interesting features of the Nether hub here include this little area here, which Mostek has found. And if you look way above you,
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
that is the
Whoa.
bedrock
Yeah, those were
ceiling.
the items I had that I lost.
Let's
The-
go.
I just put the item
Yeah.
IDs in chat
Let's
so that
go.
I could get them back.
Yeah, let's head up. Let's all go.
Oh no.
Yeah, can
Oh,
I have the
okay.
items back from chat 9, 79, and 52, which would be still water, ice, and spawner.
I mean, we're only going to be here, like,
Right, but I want to demonstrate something before I leave.
I see. I see. Oh,
He's
Because
stealing-
those features function in the Nether.
He's stealing content from my future episodes.
Yeah, I've
trying to beat Bugman
What's
to the
wrong
punch,
with
I
that?
see.
That's right.
Wait, are people's skins just...
Well,
Black?
I mean,
It's too
it
dark.
goes into
Yeah,
your
there's no
episode
light here.
anyway.
That's weird.
Dude, we're all like Dark Link right now.
Hang on,
Whoa.
oh really? Because there's no lighting?
Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
lighting,
as
so
soon as
we're all
as
Dark
soon as you
Link.
cross over,
Oh, this is
There's Bugman.
freaky.
now he's black. Everyone's skins are black.
This is so weird.
Yeah.
And
So
place
my
torch?
biggest concern about going up here onto the nether ceiling before the addition of coordinates was just going off in some direction and then getting lost.
No. Oh no, that would be terrible.
You cannot place any items at this height,
Yeah, so
unlike more modern nethers.
you wouldn't
where you
even be
can
able
place-
to die.
No,
You would have to
in fact, I couldn't die
You'd
because
have
there's no
to-
hunger.
edit the whatever it is, the important file that does things. You have to edit that to put yourself back at spawn or something.
Yeah, or in my case, I just put myself up high in the sky and
That works.
took fall damage. Because at that point, when I breached the ceiling, I hadn't yet broken the bedrock to its fullest, so there was no way for me to get back down.
Whoops.
And of course, the method that I used
Yeah.
was by growing crops into the piece of bedrock above it, which would cause the block to be deleted. And so there's really nothing
yeah,
that I
can
can
I-
do with this area, but it's here
Yeah.
and it's cool.
There's nothing
It's
you
just
can
a
do with
neat,
it yet.
No, nothing I can do with it yet.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that we
Anyway,
can't see
I
each
had
other, that
those
we're in
items,
complete
so-
darkness, is not surprising, actually.
Ooh, it's
'Cause there's
even
just
freakier in F1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it?
because you can't see people's names. These could be anybody.
Oh.
Oh.
And even in F5, I can't see myself. So this has changed because the last time I was up here, I was able to see my own skin.
Yeah, everybody's just a silhouette.
You could try to like play
It's
like
crazy,
some
man.
sort of game where you have to kill the right
For
person,
Kaiser, for
but you
some
don't know their
reason.
skin.
Although,
Some crouching on a ladder.
if you look at your arm, you can see the
Ah.
texture of your skin from your arm, right?
It's just pretty
My
dark.
fist is
Yeah, kind of.
really dark.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this scary place. Whoa!
Let's not all die on the ladder here.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till
that hurt. Look at everyone coming down safely.
Method he has ice, so I don't have to ask for it.
We can have a look at this a little bit later on. Okay, let's not worry about it.
Yeah.
So outside is the treacherous, stupid double doors. Why Notch? Why? Steel Cat.
Fix your game, Notch.
Thank you.
Yeah. Say the line, Bart.
Method beat me to it.
Oh,
Yeah. Stable water in the nether. With ice.
Well, too bad I don't have a bucket. That's
Don't
okay.
work with still water.
I
Romark
can't-
and Bugman are really struggling here.
I can't get
Yeah.
out. This is like the worst trap.
Double
ever.
iron doors are really
Stuckman
annoying
CX.
everyone. Stuckman CX.
So you might be able to get a little view of
More
the Nether
stuck.
from the outside here, as long as no ghasts destroy it or us.
Yeah,
I
can
don't
hear
know how
gas.
you
It's
did
kinda
it, man.
scary.
With
I did-
snow,
I-
I don't
I
know
took-
how you did it.
Okay, so by exploiting the game. First, as I said, I did most of the build in peaceful because the ghasts were impossible. And if the ghasts were just like this, where it's 1 or 2, I would have done it in regular hard mode. But the snow I got by a feature in one of the early multiplayer versions. Every time you joined the server, the game would just give you about 75 snowballs. So I just repeatedly disconnected and reconnected hundreds of times and built up all the snowballs I could ever need. And that's how I got all this snow.
Nice.
That's
Because
excellent.
when
lava
snow
cast in
was
the nether.
added, it wasn't renewable.
There's some wood over here.
And here's the
Oh,
water.
there's cursed.
Let's get inside.
There's some wood.
Oh, it's
I'm
it's
breaking the
going.
pressure plates.
For free.
Yeah, I guess you
Is he
still have to
gonna
use
reach
the
down to
alpha
the bottom?
double door technique.
Who's still out there?
Oh, my kingdom.
Marcado's coming in as well.
Okay, here we go. We're good.
Marcato. It's an Italian term that means with emphasis. Has
One of the
good
things-
music.
one of the things I wanted to point out is that when I built the Nether Hub, I had to make sure that all of these portals lined up with their overworld counterparts correctly without coordinates. So I literally had to divide by 8 and then count blocks from portal to portal in order to make them all line up. And that's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's continue through. You can see the whole hub is hooked up, so art gallery over here. And then as we head this way, we start to transition out of the snowy and into the future. And we head to Portal Island, which I'm sure we've all seen.
Ooh.
And we can head out there as well.
Yep.
Let's go. This is gonna be.
Yeah.
We might need to turn our
Why
sounds
not?
down? Question mark.
Oh, we all gotta get in here. I've been pushed out in both directions now.
I
God.
just wait for everyone else.
I'm just gonna wait in line. Yeah, good idea, Jack.
Form an orderly queue.
Those
Yeah,
yeah. It's Canadian
So,
instincts.
yeah. I don't have the express.
I would strongly advise turning
Oh
your
my
game
God.
sounds down.
Whoa. Whoa. Even at 20%, the sound is pretty intense.
Oh no.
I set it to 1%.
You're crazy.
So this was using the F4 feature, which would spawn a portal every time you press F4. And I ran around the island spamming F4 as much as I could, including you can see some portals that stack on top of each other, which is quite interesting.
Oh wow.
And if you find the edge of the island and head out a little way, you can see Portal Island in all of its glory.
It's like a maze.
It
Yeah.
really is. Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna get
Oh,
lost.
I found the escape.
I've seen this done on
Survival
some.
on Portal Island.
I've seen this done on some other servers too, where people went even more hardcore than this. Actually,
Nice.
it doesn't work in multiplayer. It only works in single player. But I've seen people do this even more hardcore.
Now you gotta find the
Alright.
portal that takes you back.
Yeah, which one?
Well, all of them should take you
All of them
somewhere, right?
will.
They do all take you back. I think it would be fascinating if I did make them go to different things, but that was just not possible. Method was here.
It would be a pain to do.
Okay, is
so.
it time to go back? I don't know.
Choose your portal. Let's all head
Yeah,
back.
I'm alright
Okay.
back.
I think this one is the one.
Okay. Oof. Good.
Wow.
Made it. Made it.
Oh,
I was-
Look
I
at your
was
look
nervous.
at your popping out.
Made it.
So let's lead on to the future.
What?
Future.
Bugman, you appear to be inside the ground for me.
Well, there's
Well,
some,
I'm not.
You.
there's
That's
some
so weird.
wheat, but it's not
Oh,
growing
there you
very
go.
much.
Back.
Here are the tunnels that connect us to the beta area, and there are some other little offshoots here, like this tunnel here connects us back to the spawn tunnel, and through here is the mini hub. Now, if you're familiar with the beta area lake, it's a quadrant. There are 4 sides to the lake, so there are 4 portals in here, and actually this has turned out to be quite useful. Instead of having to run around the lake all the time, I just hop into the Nether and hop back out.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Ah, thank you for that. Because, of course, we cannot bring grass into the Nether at the moment.
The grass. Oh,
And now I have actual water. I really should have
pigs in the
saved
Nether.
the beta 1.6 chests till last. Okay, so we're going to head over to the park side, which is over here. Now, this says west, but it's not west at all. It's actually south, as we discovered
Oh,
when the maps were introduced. Or west. No, I don't know.
West?
I've lost track.
Wait, where are we?
Yeah, south. This is south.
we are no longer
Oh,
where we were.
Because of
Oh.
course the sun rises in the north.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. So here we are. This is
So yeah, all
this,
those.
this is the latest iteration of what I've been working on, and this area has been developing slowly throughout the progression of beta.
Whoa.
It's
Let's go around in an anti-clockwise direction, and we'll just have a look at a few things. So this terrain was generated in late alpha, like post alpha 1.2.0, and it was generated as I was exploring for biomes. And then when I wanted a place to settle down for beta, this was the area because I just loved this lake. And we are right on the border of alpha, pre-alpha 1.2.0 terrain, where you can see that bluff over there with the sand on the edge. Across that is a chunk border for previous terrain. So we're really right on the edge. So through here is the house that I live in. And I've said a few times that I am in between whether I like this house or I don't like this house. A lot of people have given me good compliments on the build, but at the same time, I still struggle with the shape and the finish in a way. I had this idea in my mind of this house being a mishmash of different kind of structures, maybe what you'd find on the side of a mountain or something like that. And it sort of turned out that way, but it also sort of didn't. So I don't know. It's my house.
Yeah, how I typically use logs and build is they're typically one layer away from the main wall piece so that they pop out. I don't know, just a suggestion.
Can we bring
I,
the
I like it.
I think mixing both log styles where they're cohesive with the wall or popped out of the wall both work, especially when variated.
I wanted to go for a feeling, especially when you go on the inside, I wanted to go for a feeling of the house being quite open. So you do have a bit of wood here, but it's mostly for the floor. And I do have a mushroom problem, so please
Too much
excuse
fungus.
Oh god.
But you know, so because the whole house is open
mushroom
like this,
pun is in Terraria.
Oh no!
I think the logs kind of work.
The mushrooms are everywhere.
I think it's
think
nice
the-
because the house is built on the side of a mountain, which you saw a lot of in early Minecraft. But then it's also like, you know, a house as well, which you see more in later Minecraft.
So who can pick out a few features?
Well, there's the floating buttons from block replacement bypass.
Yep.
Those buttons on usable.
Are these all still connected? Yes, they're all still connected. It's so weird.
Wow.
When you
Oh, there's
You can push
apples.
these buttons?
Yes, there are
Where'd you
apples.
get the apples?
I see that too. when
Where
you
did
push
they
it.
come from?
Where are these apples?
The apples will be in the previous episode, which has not come out yet.
I see. But there's apples somewhere.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
See.
Yes, there's the space lamp. This cake in the middle here is the original cake made of squid milk. So feel free to eat it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have a slice.
Yum.
I don't have any
that
help
was pretty
I
good.
lost.
The management cannot be held responsible
good.
for any illness.
Yeah. Probably a lot of omega-3 fatty acids. You know. So.
Through here, much like the buttons, we also have the doors, the half door trick.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes, I love
yes,
that
yes. For a second, I thought these
yeah.
were
Trapdoors.
yeah,
Trapdoors, yeah.
yeah, but
Oh,
yeah,
These
they're
predated
not.
the
They've got a
trapdoors.
handle.
yes, these are the ancient trapdoors of yore.
So I'm going to give a little spoiler and say these things last all the way up until 1.17, except they open.
Wow.
So instead of being closed, they're the reverse. I don't know why.
Oh no.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be funky
That's
fresh.
So
The
yeah,
upgrade.
through the back here we have my lovely kitchen. I was really pleased with this actually. I think it came out pretty well.
I was gonna say I found this one here, the weird lever.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, sure enough, there it is.
It does
Still
work.
works.
if you-
Yeah, it's the broken lever.
Got ourselves
and also the floating rail up here
floating rail.
next to the kitchen stove thing.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
So I pretty much live out of here. This is where I am most of the time, trying to find the items that I need and all that. A couple of more lit furnaces down here, which didn't revert their state back to furnaces.
Darn.
I can just hear Darth Vader's march.
In reverse.
That actually played an attack the
Steel.
clones. Yeah, it's the Imperial March,
Steel.
and it was
There's your.
just hinting that the clones would later
Oh, the
become
vents?
the Empire.
Yep.
Yeah, sure enough.
There's your vent.
Okay,
It's
everybody get out.
This is a little pricey.
need a moment here.
I'm already on the toilet.
keep the door closed because that stinks.
Turn on the fan. Jeez.
The man with the terrible smell.
Let me just mention a couple of things about the aesthetics of building in this place. Is like these chests here, okay? In these versions of Minecraft, the size of a chest is a full block. But because they're full blocks, they don't open into each other. Normally you'd be able to open that chest on the bottom.
Yeah.
So these
Typically,
are purely
you'll kind
decorative.
of have this weird mishmash of chests, either in a slope or in an alternating zigzag.
Exactly. And so these chests over here are also just purely decorative. Yeah, and the other thing is when they reduce in size to the smaller variation, they're going to look really weird. I've gotten quite used to them.
That's
being
true.
like this.
Things are going to look different in everybody's worlds.
Let's head upstairs.
Oop, sorry. Shouldn't walk on the furniture. That's rude.
This is another level to the house. This is one of the things that I wanted out of the build. Lots of views and lots of balconies. So you get some really great views of the entire area from various different balconies throughout.
Nice.
There's the bedbrella.
Yeah, the bedbrella. That's its name.
Yeah.
You've officially named it the bedbrella.
Yes.
Who wants to shoot some
What?
pool?
So these torches on top of the note blocks is not possible anymore.
Oh, darn. It's too bad.
Except it's
And
pool with
we
only
also
one
have
ball.
we also have on this level the little party deck with all of the different wall colors which were gathered. And again, you know, you get some really nice views all around.
Yeah. Ow.
Let's
Play some
go into the garden.
Into the garden.
Yeah. With my fire pit and a bit of a sauna. Again, using the half door block thingo trick in the garden over here.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to incorporate as much of that as I can, but you kind of get limited as well, ironically.
Well, and it's a bit tedious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, no, once you get the rhythm, it's pretty straightforward. Yes.
Looks cozy.
Yeah.
Minecraft win mod when.
Of course, this fire will never go out because it's on Netherrack.
Netherrack. Yes.
Living in Wyoming, I don't feel right unless the wind is blowing. Wind stops blowing, I start to question things.
I used to live
Game Bear,
in
how's the
Colorado, but
spa
I don't
bath?
live there anymore. Let's
Ah,
try it
Oh,
out.
here we go.
everyone chill out.
Yeah, this is funky fresh.
Yeah.
I think this is a good
We need-
selfie opportunity.
Yeah.
If I could.
Unfortunately, there's no F5.
Oh, I wish I had my camera mod on
Yeah, I'll take
on
the
this
picture.
instance. Because I could actually get one.
I can't get out.
Depending on the angle.
You from
Someone
behind
near
you.
the front's gonna have to
Do one
take the
from behind
picture.
you.
Yeah, but then it just looks really weird.
I literally can't get out either.
We've blocked him in.
Oh, I got it. I did it. All right.
I want out.
You went out.
I'm clean.
Oh no! Now pile into the sauna.
Who left?
Let's have a quick wander around.
Hello? The mic's breaking out. Somebody's mic is breaking out.
Is it mine?
There's a little bit of in and out. A little bit.
I think
All
you're.
right. Let's go back through the
everybody's
house.
a little bit. It might be on my end. Never mind. Might be on my end.
No, I heard someone breaking up too.
So I do have another cheeky little triple chest here.
Oh,
I
nice.
didn't know this.
Funky fresh.
It is empty.
And if we head
I will
this
put chest
way
in the chest.
and upstairs, we come through to my bedroom again with more triple chest weirdness and buttons in places there shouldn't be buttons.
You've got a weird sense of style for a place you intend to sleep in.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not saying you're odd or anything. I'm just saying, it's eccentric. There you go.
thank
That's
you.
the word. That's the word.
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
So
I
up
think
here,
that 2 words fit as well. Funky fresh.
up here in this chest, this is a bit of a special chest. So feel free to have a look. Look but don't touch, right?
So
I
I
can just talk.
Right.
I can talk through a few things here. So we've got
Okay.
on the top left, we have a bucket of squid milk. We have a stack of pickaxes, which was done recently using that inventory stack issue. The 2 maps that we have are maps of this area. I don't know why there's a random bed. I forget why. On the right-hand side are the locked chests. These came from the April Fool's version, and they stay within the game for quite a long time. Oh, someone has added one to the collection. Thank you.
That was me.
And if you were to take one of these and place it down, in fact, I'm going to grab one. I'll do it in a second. And place it on the ground. The game will just make it disappear. The pink wool block is from the first pink sheep that I ever found, and then below that are the inventory that you get given when the beds were introduced. You got given torches, tools, a single bed, and then a stack of 63 beds. And of course, beds are not stackable, so this is a special thing to have and keep.
Nice.
So this one here in my hand, let's go over here, is the locked chest, and the story goes that as these were added, block ID, whatever they are,
It becomes
after April Fool's, later on they do, but after April Fool's, there was no real way to get rid of them, so Notch implemented some code to make them degrade, just like leaves do. So if I place it down, the game should disappear.
It wasn't doing it in multiplayer.
Oh,
so-
really? Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because you guys are doing a few things here. You're putting torches on, which you shouldn't be able to do. There it goes.
Oh,
It's gone.
And the second thing is,
Oh.
let me just grab another one. Because the second thing, if we go somewhere a little bit darker, like in here, these things, they emit light, which is really cool. One of the
Yeah.
things about early
Right.
Minecraft, of course, is that light options are very limited.
these buttons are moving around.
I know.
Weird.
That's part of the glitch. This was where I first tested the buttons before I did it down on the lamp, and that's why they're here. But yeah, they move around. It's really odd. I don't
Anything
think
up?
there's too much.
Those-
There's not nothing upstairs really. Just a view, just more views.
Ooh,
Yeah,
this is a
it's a
good
viewpoint.
This is a good view.
Yeah, I'll take a screenshot of it.
Well, I can see a little building over there. and all
Oh yeah,
kinds
we
of
got a
stuff.
little ensuite bathroom as well. No Minecraft house is a real Minecraft house without a bathroom and a toilet.
Does that mean that I?
Yeah.
Oh darn. I'll give it some thought.
Well, unfortunately, there are no solid doors, so no matter what you put here, I can always watch you, which is creepy.
That's a shower.
Yeah, a little shower.
There's probably some.
Oh, that's nice.
There's probably a way around that. You could, do like the public bathrooms do, where you have the two entrance, the kind of the weaving entrance.
Yeah, true,
Oh, yeah.
true.
I'm stuck up here.
Just jump to the balcony.
Just jump. Do it.
You
All right, let's head down, down.
Only have a heart.
Yeah, so these mushrooms down here, which a lot of you have kindly picked up for me, but they've been spreading ever since mushroom spread was added.
I would have a party in here, but there's not mushroom.
Oh,
Yeah, using the same pun. That line of dialogue is actually in another game that's similar to Minecraft. So
just
comes
out,
full circle.
Dog.
just out here we have the general beach area, but over here we've got the tree with cactus fruit hanging from it, and
Nice.
this was done by placing a bucket of water, placing water up there, and then quickly replacing it with a cactus, preventing the game from updating the cactus and
Oh, so
causing
that's
it to
not-
pop off.
That's not just nature.
Oh no, it's nature. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Definitely.
Yeah,
nature.
it's totally nature.
So feel free to explore this little area a bit, but this is the fishing village where the supposed villagers that we've never seen live, as they work the village and fish. That's
You know what?
they do.
I bet
very
I bet they're just on
When
vacation.
villagers come in, you're gonna have to put some here.
I bet the villagers are on
Ooh,
vacation.
man.
Give them a couple of versions, they'll be around. They'll be
Yeah.
around.
I have a feeling you're right.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you're right. And that might have been something that this beta phase was leading up to, right? Possibly.
Yeah.
Right.
It could have been
Indeed.
testificating it out, shall we say.
Worst pun ever.
Sus. Anywho.
Oh, it was the best one. You gotta give.
So
him
I
some
tried to
credit,
make
man.
I tried to make every house here a little bit different and think about a different style each time, but they weren't ever meant to be very big.
It's pretty cool. Just as
I
a
like how you
side,
really tried
slime
different
balls.
blocks. Because
So, Roma, you're climbing the mountain, I see. So the staircase you're heading up to, that mountain is pre-alpha 1.2.0 terrain. So you're actually on the chunk wall right now.
Oh, that's a big house here.
You're at the top of the mountain? Yeah.
I mostly remember this mountain from when you jumped off of it.
During the Groundhog Day skit, which you kindly
yeah.
wrote the music for, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
nice.
I'm gonna have to do something like that in the future. You know.
Danger, no entry. Oh, that sounds like a challenge. What do we got?
Wow, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, I know.
Nope. I tried to open that chest first.
Yeah. All right, let's continue around the lake, shall we? And check out a few more features.
Ooh, there's so many good views around here.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
why I
very
loved
nice
this
area.
area. At first, I didn't even realize that was a chunk wall because it doesn't really look like it,
Yeah,
but it is.
not much. Yeah.
Huh?
So
Funky fresh.
if you go back to the episodes where I moved into this area, there used to be a big hill right here, quite a huge one, and I carved it all back to create this beach. This water existed, but all this section through here in between them was actually a big landmass, and I think it looks so much better being open.
Oh,
So I'm
Yeah, it is neat.
quite glad that I did that.
Cool.
Cowabunga it is.
Hey, Bugman. Was this intentional? I'm looking at your factory over here, and it reminds me so much of like early alpha multiplayer when the edge of the world would be like this repeating. The edge of the rendered chunks would be this repeating pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed that off in an episode too, because I saw the same effect. But no, it isn't based on that. It's based on a British early 20th century factory style
Okay.
of build where the roofing goes up like that. But I have looked at it and thought exactly the same thing. I look at it and sometimes think back to that weird glitch.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Fresh.
So underneath the lake here is a squid farm. We can go by swimming if you like. If you
Down
dive
to
into the
Atlantis
lake,
we go.
it doesn't have an official entrance yet. And if you just dive down through one of these holes, you should make your way into the squid farm, which I'm sure it's probably full of squid.
I'm scared.
There are a few glitching, as always.
Squid.
Squibs.
And this manipulates the current behavior of the squid, which is that squid will always swim down to the lowest point. That'll change in the future, so this farm will become redundant, but it still works right now quite well, so that's good.
Nice.
Happy with that. And we are inside of a squid.
Yeah. I didn't
fresh.
notice that at
Giant
first
squid.
until
Yeah.
I saw this side.
We're 20,000 leagues under the sea, you guys. Inside a giant squid.
I will get around to finishing the entrance properly at some point.
Eventually.
Right now it's just a tunnel.
Yeah, maybe just have a build catch-up episode, one that's not really dedicated to features, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly where I was going to put it. And as I developed the town square area, which we're about to emerge into, I needed to figure out a place for it. But I think I know where I want to put it now. And here we are, the town square.
Oh wow, we're on the other side. Holy cow! Here we
Yep.
are.
Here we are.
Oh.
Took me a while before I finally got this area developed, but I did. Game Bear, there's your shop. I need to take a picture of you in front of your clock shop.
Oh, someone else should check a picture.
Everybody get out of the picture.
Yeah, someone get with both of them in it.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Shake
tempted
hands.
to
Shake hands.
up my donator level, but at this point, it's just I'll wait. I don't have enough money, and I should use it.
That is perfectly reasonable. Yeah, so I sleep in here.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm
I
doing
mean,
work
I
in
would
this
want
area,
to send you to Minefest though, because I'm planning on going to Minecraft Festival and would like to maybe send you there, because I mean that way you can build your audience faster.
I'm gonna go there and
can
meet
chat
all my
about
fans. It's gonna be great.
I do sleep in here when I'm doing work in this area.
GBK
Funky
Enterprises.
fresh.
Purveyors of fine timepieces. That's pretty cool.
Very
Yes.
fine meats here too.
Very fine meats.
Yeah. Wait. Does this give legitimacy to Squish Squish?
Ah yes, Win Rocky.
So here we
Anywho.
are. The town square surrounds this quad portal thing. Of course, with this wheat garden, which I'm
obelisk.
constantly replanting because of sheep and cows and pigs.
Yeah, it's an obelisk for sure.
I made
It's
the
a-
same mistake.
Yes. And then recently, the town hall build.
Yeah, that's how I lost half of my invalid crops, but I'm not going to downgrade, of course.
The town hall build being
Your crops
fairly
from
recent,
animals.
and I was quite happy with this. I based it on a real life inspiration of the Shoreditch town hall, and let's go inside, have a bit of a wander, mind the hole.
Logs are not flushable. I
If
love
you
it.
fall down that hole, you will end up in a slime farm.
You'll be eaten alive by
Fresh.
slimes. Information desk. Okay.
Here.
Oh yeah, so I should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. We've got some workers. We got some workers.
Got
Oh,
some
good.
stuff.
Good. This worker looks angry. Oh, okay. I feel better.
Yeah.
He was pointing a sharp thing at me. I was scared. I was going to leave
We
a
have
bad
a
review on
cafe.
Guild.
We have some little offices in the back. Yeah, have a wander around. And you can head upstairs as well. There's a staircase on the left-hand side.
Why is there a bed here?
Where?
Back here.
Most of the beds are probably just because I need places to sleep when I'm in the area without having to wander too far.
Seems like a great place to meet and greet with powerful politicians.
That's right, like Bugman.
Yeah.
I've seen him here from time to
Bugman.
time.
Yeah. You know?
He escaped
I've yet to
prison?
find his office.
No, I mean prior to that. I've seen
okay.
him around.
Well, I mean, you know, he probably still has people on the outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. He's well connected.
Such as Drugman RX.
Okay. Let's try to keep it family friendly.
So we've got a little
he just
bar up
sells
the top as well.
pharmaceuticals.
Let's head up to the bar.
There's nothing wrong with selling pharmaceuticals.
Oh yeah, this is the party area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
It
yeah.
seems more like a lunch area to me, but maybe that's just me.
I
This
feel
is
like this
where,
area came together really well, though. You know, I was really pleased with the result. You got your little places to hang out, chat, and have a beer, and some little cocktail lounge places, things like that.
I'll take a chocolate milk.
Okay, hang on. Let
we
me
don't
just
have any.
let me just rustle you one up here.
Okay.
No, we don't have any.
Oh darn.
Solid, yeah.
I'll take some squid milk.
Yeah, well, maybe one day
I am
they'll
selling
they'll be,
yesterday's cheeseburgers half price.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I
Sounds
need.
good.
Sure.
Along with yesterday's mold.
Yep. So out here, if you go onto the balcony, you can see more chunk boundaries. As I've said
Whoa.
before, they're going to be prevalent
Oh,
throughout
look at this. This is like
series.
a big nature preserve out here. It's pretty. It's like a
Yeah.
national forest or something. It's pretty cool.
I've tried to keep it as intact as I can,
Yeah.
preserve these alpha leave trees.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
That mountain looks awesome.
Funky fresh.
That's something I've been thinking about for a while, is finding a way to connect like Minecraft with the idea of nature and the outdoors into like one project of some kind. I don't know. Anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, like look at all you. You look like ants crawling all over the building.
Where are
How does that look?
Oh, out of the corner of my eye, that slime factory looked like a giant cloud.
what have I done? I've made mistakes.
Don't do it, Steel. You have so much to live for.
Yes, but I live for the thrills.
I'm gonna take a more cautious approach.
Okay.
Like a parkour.
Would you all like to join me back down somehow, and we can head around?
Yes.
The town hall
That would be
is
good.
shooting at us.
If I can find you. There you are.
So my
the
favorite
slime is
feature
gonna be
before we head on.
excellent.
Before we head on, my
Up.
favorite feature of the slime factory is the slime factory in multiplayer.
I am seeing
Let's
things
go.
in the slime factory.
It's like a
Things I have
freaking
not
water
seen
park in
before.
here.
It is amazing.
Bro,
Oh wow!
dude, it's like a slime NATO.
I
Oh,
know.
the sound as well.
It's like sucking me in.
Slime is going to be excellent for
Oh,
Like it moves you
Sure.
around.
pistons now.
Yeah.
Like you're
Holy
thinking
cow.
ahead. You had forward thinking with the
Whoa.
slime farm.
He's thinking with portals.
Wait, if I stand up top, oh, it's like moving me around everywhere.
Wow.
I can't even
Whoa.
walk.
I want to see this. This is epic.
This obviously works properly
Whoa,
in
whoa.
single player.
Oh, oh. Nope.
Yeah, if it doesn't.
Dude, it's
Didn't
it's
we-
impervious
Oh,
to our attacks. This is like
I
the
fell in
final
the
boss of Minecraft Beta 1.7.
Oh yeah. Well, these slimes are not really there. They're
Yeah.
actually down the bottom, but
Yeah.
game is
Well,
weird.
There's just
My
a
client thinks
desync
they're
or
here.
something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My client begs to differ. Ow.
You're gonna have trouble getting out of there, Method.
Method.
I'm gonna fix that.
Method.
Shall we head down into the depths of the slime farm and see if we can catch any in the wild?
Oh, that could be pretty
Yes.
great.
Let's go.
Do a cave tour.
So think of this as a tour, like you're in the science museum. You've got these little signs that you can read about how the process of gathering slime balls works. And as you head down into the farm, the signs will also tell you how the slime farm works and other bits and pieces like that. So please enjoy yourself as you make your way down and learn about how we process slimes.
Sweet. This is just like
Stage
Hershey.
1. Slimes
Do
of
you
all
have a gift
sizes
shop?
are processed. Stage 2. Large slimes are split into medium slimes in a humane process called drowning.
Oh, dude,
Yes.
what if you
Medium slimes are drowned and split into small slimes. Notice how they are too large to pass through.
what if
Stage
you
4.
edited
Small
a
slimes make their way down to the harvesting chamber.
The harvesting chamber.
Harvesting
You see
chamber.
how we
Try
make it
yourself.
sound all
Punch the slimes to collect balls.
what if you edited a music disc to have make it sound like a recording of a tour,
I might have to do that.
Yeah.
you know?
Like,
That's
yeah,
a good idea.
yeah. I'll have a look at
Maybe
that.
I could narrate it. I don't know.
Let's head down. So this is the corral shunt. This is where the slimes make
Shunt.
their way from the staircase into the splitting system.
Oh god,
As you
slime
can
just
see,
spawned.
Row shunt. Time complete. The ascent. They are shunted into the corral and ready to be processed.
you have that voice, dude. You have that kind of voice.
Yeah, I mean,
the U-bend. This is the U-bend. This is where the slimes are turned around.
It just reminds me of like those like
Because
a petrol
slimes
company
are
or something who tries to act like they're environmentally friendly, but they're really
That's
not.
what I was going for. Yeah.
for the U-bend. The U-bend is designed to turn slimes around as they ascend the rising pipe. Because slime are stubborn and like to travel in a single direction, it can often take some time before they will move up the rising pipe and sometimes require a bit of coaxing. Try it out. Attract one of the slime, and it will target you. Now you can let it follow you up the pipe. The rising pipe uses a combination of stairs and water to assist slimes in their ascent to be processed.
Down to
rising pipe spawning pads.
Yeah, this is exactly what it was like. When I was building this place, I was reminded of going on cave tours. And
Oh, yeah.
when you go through a cave tour, they'll put up a little placard saying, this dripstone has been dripping here for 10,000 years or a millennia. That's
Yeah.
what these signs were about. Or if you were to go through a distillery or a winery or something, they would have the same sort of things.
I've been in one of those guys.
Like this, look, keep to the
I've
mark
been
trail
in one of
and
those
don't
before.
wander off.
Yeah,
gonna make a
we
sign
didn't
so I can
find
go
a
protest
disclaimer
outside.
or anything, so
It does actually. It does have that. You'll find it eventually.
Okay, this is my protest sign. I'm holding it.
Oh yeah, slime particles. So if you stand under here and a slime passes over you, you get covered in slime particles.
Oh, wow.
That would be funky fresh.
It's just like Disneyland,
Yeah, it is.
except
Oh no, we're gonna get copyright strike
Murdering-
for saying
murdering
Disney.
innocent slimes.
Let's
How
continue down.
could you?
it's not murder. Remember, it's humane.
it's a humane process called drowning.
Let's.
I had more fun making these signs than I
Oh,
did
wow.
building the farm.
I mean,
I can
there's
imagine.
just lots to read down here.
With how
Holy
they're
cow.
listed, yeah, it seems like they are.
I mean, you could spend like 20 minutes just touring this place.
I know.
It's pretty epic.
It makes
Yeah, I
such a
love it.
neat pattern with the lava
Yeah.
lighting
Oh yeah.
Fresh.
ground.
Danger, no unauthorized entry. Oh, sorry. Up. I wasn't there. I was just,
Sometimes the signs just have the most obvious things. Spawning sizes. Slimes
Yeah.
can spawn in 3 sizes: small, medium, and large.
No unauthorized
Yep.
entry.
Not even any like specific dimensions.
it's just so modern and
just generic.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, so
Instead of listing their pixel count, it just says small, medium, and large. It's like there's a standard for those sizes.
I did have a lot of fun building this. So you can see as well, as I showed in my episodes, how challenging the water was, but I ended up finding this method of using stairs with a 2 wide flowing water running across the top like they do. And that is enough for all of the slime types to get captured into the water, and they make their way up because the slimes will pick a direction and just head in that single direction. So if a slime wants to go to the opposite direction that the water is flowing, it will keep pushing back, but over time the water will win. As the doctor says, water always wins.
it's a bit of an Easter egg here.
Funky
Yeah.
Game Bear.
fresh.
You'll die in the caves.
Wonder how many times I've said funky fresh in this video.
A
Oh,
small
Lord.
handful too many.
Oh no.
Just-
Who
There's
I got
usually like a
spoons?
couple
Somebody
of
drop
glass.
spoons again. Stop dropping spoons, please.
My inventory's full. There's nothing I can do about it.
No.
Oh,
Steele, I'm picking up yours now.
No, I didn't even drop any.
Wow, that has the best knockback effect.
Spoon
Freaking
lands.
spoons.
So I do love this slime tour.
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna
what I
drop
do
some
wanna
spoons
do-
in the corner. Nobody approach.
What I do want to do up the top eventually is have a few little enclosures up here with some slimes on show. So you can imagine like the kids, when you take your kids for the tour of the slime factory, they can come up here and pet the little slimes. This
Oh
thing
my,
is
it's
mad.
gotten worse.
This is fresh meat, the slime. Feel free to pet him.
Let's get out of here.
Oh,
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is this the gift
Freshly's
shop?
parents were killed yesterday in the.
So we're almost done.
Days since last
there's a-
accident, 0.
There's a handful of things. There's a handful more things on the list that I do want to go through.
Okay.
Let's just head around the lake here. I'm going to come back to this at the end of the tour, but through here is my very, very unfinished log factory. I really liked the shape and style of this build, but I do think that it's going to look a lot better when it's finished. So I've just left it
Oh, yeah.
until I can find enough clay.
I just can't wait till it's finished simply so you can actually just use the clay block without making it into bricks, because that's a really nice medium gray tone.
Well, watch the footage. I thought, wait a minute, that doesn't look right, and I realized
this is why
that
we use
lightning had
double
burned it
wooden
down.
slab blocks.
I'm lost.
This is why we use double wooden slab blocks, so only the logs burn, and
I
then
know.
you don't have to gather as much.
Steel Cat, you lost. You found it. You found
Yeah,
it.
yeah. My run on recording space had to move my OBS to a new directory.
Okay, multiplayer, iron door, and buttons. Let's go.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll just stand on the pressure plate, maybe.
Be fresh.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bug.
Thank you.
Oops.
Oh, when sideways logs are going to be added. Oh. And when you do block transmutation, you're going to have to get the different block states for those bark blocks, because then you can get the block barks before 1.13 and use them in builds. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm going to have to explore all of that. So, you know, one of the benefits
And I
of
can
recording
help you, yeah.
is that I was able to use my own episodes footage to reconstruct a lot of the interior here. That was very handy.
True. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes.
I mean, it's a very nice build. It's just
Yeah, I like it.
unlucky.
I didn't go for
Indeed.
I didn't go for a type of farm style here where you've got lots of trees lined up and maybe a water collection service or something. I just went for an old-fashioned tree area where I come out and chop down wood. Works for me.
Yeah, and with all this dirt here, it looks like a pile of mulch.
Yeah.
Just,
Hey, you missed a
just
block, Bug.
recycling the wood.
What? Where?
What? What?
Up there.
Oh,
What?
A plank.
Yeah, that.
Oh, thanks,
Oh.
Jai. I'll fix that.
I have a plank.
I'll fix that.
I could tower up with some pumpkins. Never mind.
The pumpkins.
I'm not
There's
gonna
another
do-
plank missing over here.
I'm not going to do that.
You know what? That they could have been from
Ow.
other lightning strikes because something was fixed with the fire spread in versions after I had the log factory burnt down. It's possible that they were
Yeah.
from fire because I was pretty sure I was pretty thorough. In fact, if I go back and check my own episode footage, I could tell.
Yeah.
So, let's head back out again, and we'll just assemble down on the dock here. Whoop.
Oh, that went surprisingly smooth through the door just now.
So, as it stands, this is the extent of the build around the lake. There's a deck over there which we didn't go up to, but it's just a deck. That's fine. But there is another area that I want to travel to today before we head back here and wrap up. And so in episode 98, I visited the Skylands. Now, as we record this, episode 100, episode 98 hasn't gone out yet, so none of you have had a chance to see that episode. In that episode,
Right,
I
but
visited the
the,
Skylands. In that episode, I visited the Skylands in a different world. But
It's going to be fun.
at the end of that episode, I continued to run the Skylands version and the Skylands terrain generation in this world. And so if we head through the Nether
No way.
and then travel a little way,
No way.
we actually have Skylands terrain in the Journey world.
No way. Epic.
You
That's
need to
funky fresh.
follow the rear
I'm
tunnel,
excited.
so just keep on heading on.
Follow
I had
the
to quickly
crowd.
build up this tunnel in between episodes for this tour because
Yeah.
the way to get there is too dangerous otherwise. It's a little bit of a distance over this lava lake.
Watch your step.
I'm surprised my voice is holding out today.
How long do you usually record for at a time?
I don't usually do it in long sessions. I take a lot of breaks.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours.
Yeah. I was
always have a
attacked by
water
many a
bottle.
ghast building this little bridge.
Well, you could say that's funky fresh.
It's a good thing I don't have to subtitle this.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Oh.
all right. So before we head through, this is the portal. This portal will take us into the central section of the Skylands terrain. I head out to new chunks and then bridged across the islands into a central section of what is effectively the Skylands, and that is where this portal will come out. So feel free to head on through. Let's go.
dudes. We're gonna. Oh,
gonna be
I'm on the
sweet.
other side of the portal.
Oh, wow.
We just got bamboozled so hard.
Jam on through to the other side.
How does this connect to the normal
Well-
terrain?
Oh.
It is
It
interesting.
doesn't.
It is interesting. There is actually a massive chunk wall,
What is
which you can
this?
see from surface to bedrock, and then a void.
Is this?
Where?
Whoa.
Which side?
So I've still got the
I
bridges.
dimension.
In fact, if you follow that bridge, you will end up continuing on until you see where it connects to the regular terrain. So one of the differences here is that in the Skylands, the clouds are beneath us, whereas here in this regular world, the clouds are above us. And another big difference is that in the Skylands, there's no hostile mob spawning or any other kind of mob spawning other than chickens. But here in this, we're in regular terrain, so we get all of the mobs spawning, including hostile ones.
Yeah, I was just about to say that because I saw a spider.
Funky.
Yeah.
Fresh.
I mean, this is technically a plains or a whatever. There are all sorts of different biomes around here.
You just gotta like recreate like an Aether portal.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yes.
It does have those
That's what it
vibes.
reminds
in the
me
Nether.
of.
Yeah, do an Aether portal in the Nether with the still water blocks.
I hope y'all have blocks.
Yeah,
I'm so
right.
scared.
I haven't actually traveled back this way because this is the bridge I used to bridge out initially, and so I just fell down with, you know.
Don't use all your ice, man.
Don't care.
Oh, I
Creeper.
see. I see that.
Creeper.
Anyone got a sword?
I used
I
to.
fear nothing. Sorry. I hit
Did
you.
you just kill? Did you just kill Bugman and not the creeper?
Oh.
Oh, no.
That's right. I'm back. I'm back.
Okay,
I
I'm
have
just.
I have the magical teleport button.
I
Nobody
don't
saw
think you'll be
anything, right?
invited for the next tour.
Nobody saw anything. Nothing happened. And
Oh,
in
I
fact,
found the,
I never
chunk
had a
border.
sword. I never had a sword.
What's
Definitely
a sword?
didn't just throw a sword into a void. I did no such thing.
So who is actually standing in a safe place right now? Because I can teleport the rest of us there.
I am. I'm actually at the chunk border right now.
I've got blocks.
There's a
Oh,
creeper
wow.
nearby me, so
I got pumpkins, but I don't want to.
Hang on.
Oh, you can see diamonds this way.
Yep. And
This is so cool.
oh well, free dirt.
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Do diamonds actually generate in the sky dimension?
Method. I'm teleporting to you. Hang on.
Okay.
What? Oh, I'm typoing like really badly. Okay. So who wants to teleport up here?
I'll get a teleport.
Steel Cat?
Oh, there's a chunk border.
I might be able to make it this way.
Too
Oh,
late.
nope, we're good.
Oh,
Game Bear?
you good?
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, the far lands.
Anyone else need a
Dude.
teleport?
I mean, we could go there.
Let me know. That's all
If we
right.
want to go to 12 million.
Let's.
And I
If
died.
we want to go to 12 million, we could go to the far land, but
Technically,
Yeah,
that's
so-
it.
can you teleport me back?
Actually, let's do that.
Yeah. Wait, who is this? Which voice is this in my head?
Azure.
Yes.
Also, Romart is still not
You
there.
just put yourself in chat. That's what I did whenever I died.
Yeah.
I'll be down here.
Okay.
Oh, time to eat some more soup. I'm out of soup.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, so as you can see the chunk border, not really a chunk border, is it? It's terrain border. And what is interesting about it is if you find an interesting spot, yeah, you can see where you can see this wall from bedrock to surface level in full.
Cool and good. Be fresh.
And the
Even
water is
thousand
just
diamonds
all on
then.
the edge. I
Yeah,
the
because there's
flowing
no update.
Yeah. And I guess all the ones below were supposed to be flowing water.
I'm gonna go update a block, guys. Be right back.
But I mean, my reaction to seeing this the first time was genuine awe because you don't
Yeah.
often see Minecraft like this.
It is pretty.
Yeah.
You don't see it that degree of funky fresh.
I mean, now I'm looking forward to seeing that episode because I want to know how this exists. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's something I didn't really look into as much as I did block transmutation.
It is.
I guess it's
It
interesting.
is essentially.
because-
I added a patch to the game which forces the Skylands terrain to generate.
Ah. Ooh, a black sheep. I found one of those.
And I guess it just shows that the oceans are placed as still water, but then like lava and water that's below ground is placed as flowing water.
Yeah, because they're streams, aren't they? They're called underground springs.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And maybe they are slightly different.
killed the sheep, but didn't get stuff on.
There's the
Made it.
bedrock staircase. Am
It
I
looks
the,
like you have like a freaking backwards.
Hang on a minute, hold on a minute.
Cat when you shift and look down.
Hello over there. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Oh, Bugman!
Oh, there he is.
He's all by. He's away. Oh, it's ice over here.
No!
Hello.
He made
There
it.
it goes.
No more stack. Okay, safe.
So
I do not want to do that.
this
to
is-
the creator of Betacraft. No,
this
no,
is
I don't.
beautiful, isn't it? This is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Now, unless anyone would like
It's
to see anything
surreal.
else, we can depart this place and head back to the beta area where I'd like to run a little experiment of sorts.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a social
Yeah.
experiment?
Clay.
It's a building experiment.
Oh boy.
Let me throw myself into the void. Bye, cruel world.
No, Bugman.
Flying is not enabled on my
No.
server.
So
No, there's more
much to live
spoons.
for.
Everybody, watch out! There's spoons again.
No.
Oh no.
Ah.
They're back.
They're back.
These spoons never seem to leave.
The virus of spoon.
These
Spoons
spoons.
So,
eternal.
what-
These
what I
spoons
would
are
su- what
not
I would
funky
suggest-
fresh.
What I would suggest is if any of you do not care about your inventory, throw yourself into the void and then travel through the nether back to the beta area and,
All right.
and let's
Like
regroup
having
there.
apples.
Those of
Goodbye,
you
pumpkins.
Who do care, give me a moment and I'll try and teleport you.
I do care.
I care a
I do
lot.
care as well. I mean, I could just give all my apples and grass blocks back to Method. Oh, ice spawners.
Minecraft has run out of.
The reason why I allocate 8 gigs
And signed.
Okay.
making
We're
a
good. I'm
bedrock
back.
egg
Wow.
method.
I'm back at bugmancx's humble abode.
There's another portal near there.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah, and
see
you got to
it.
do the walk to beta.
I could also take the. Well, I could take the rails.
Wait.
No, you don't
Minecraft
wanna take
run
the
out of
rails.
memory.
Okay.
I got the same thing. Out of memory.
Yeah.
If you just head outside of the spawn house, there's another portal right there.
I see it. I see it. I'm going for it.
I've come out on the wrong side. I wanted the other side.
Okay, where am I going here? Okay. Now what? I don't know. Oh, there's only one way to go. Good. Make it easy.
Just follow the signs to beta.
Method's just bolting on the ice with
Beta
diamond
1.6
blocks.
test build 3.
Wait, Beta Lake area?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so I'll follow this one then.
I'm following Jai. He looks like he knows where he's going.
I'm lagging.
I'm usually pretty good with directions, but there's no like maps or anything I could study before this tour, so
Spoons.
It's okay. There wasn't going to be a test. Okay, who would like a teleport?
Me.
Yeah, I would.
Drop your
Wait.
name in the chat. It's easier for me.
where specifically in the beta area?
Yeah,
Do
town square.
The industrial side portal or the town
Industrial,
square.
residential, industrial.
I'll go
Here we
industrial.
go. Okay. We made it, Jai.
We've made it. We're not lost.
I'm the only one
Yeah.
who just listed their username.
It
Funny.
says here, expand fishing dock. Finish brick factory. Exercise more, you're getting fat.
That one, yeah.
I would say bricks is very high priority.
I need to go outside more
me,
too,
but-
honestly. Finish town square area.
So everyone good?
I'm lagging a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna be
good.
You know, who among us can truly be said to
I'm
be good?
cool
You
and
know,
good.
I mean, like from a deep
Are we going to,
philosophical perspective
oh, there
of
they
human nature. And so
Oh, that's what this is for. I was looking at this and I was like,
wait a minute.
what is this?
Yeah, we'll get to it in a minute. We're gonna build something.
I'm scared.
Is anyone else still coming?
Is everybody here?
Everyone here?
Yeah.
One
I
time.
think.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Let's clear the floor.
Let's,
We don't need these
yeah,
diamonds
let's
right now.
get rid of
They actually don't
extraneous items, guys.
count. Okay. So we're in beta 1.7. No, guys, come on.
No, we got it. We got to get rid of.
Please.
We got it.
Smiley face.
You got it. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Does anybody have a pickaxe?
More stacks got
I have
it.
spoons.
Does anybody have a wooden shovel and some hacks? Not a wooden shovel, wooden axe. I mean,
Wooden axe.
yeah.
I do have wooden spoon. I have spoons. That's all I'm gonna say.
We've already discussed the spoons.
Please,
We gotta
end the
kill all these
spoonage.
pigs now.
The pain. We don't need.
Yeah,
We don't need these things.
Oh man, imagine if there's just a cult of spoon.
Oh man, the pig
on
got in my way in it.
server I
Dent-
create
Ah.
later.
Yes.
Okay. Please
It's a
destroy
plague.
the spawners, please.
And the pigs.
At least now I've got food, but I don't really need it anymore.
Thank you. Okay, everyone, please focus.
Oh, this is kind of weird. The particles from the spawners are still showing up for me.
Oh.
Yeah. See.
Oh yeah, for me as well.
Funky
Disconnect.
fresh.
Multiplayer connect.
That's actually a pretty cool effect. I'm gonna screenshot
Okay, good.
that.
Good. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay, so here we are in this little area where I would like to build something in beta 1.7. So in beta 1.7, most of you probably are familiar with pistons, which were added to the game.
Yeah.
And in beta 1.7, a bug was also introduced with the piston, which, if set up correctly, would allow you to duplicate blocks because the game thinks that one block is in two places at once, or
Right.
something along those lines.
In beta,
In
in
beta 1.
1.7.3,
in beta 1.
they patched it out by having. Oh, when? Can I say? Oh,
Yes.
okay. So originally the bug was caused by the sticky piston retracting the block at the same time a regular piston was pushed out. And since the sticky piston essentially it did that within a 1 tick time frame or so it would just keep creating new blocks because the data was stored between both pistons. And so then a patch was implemented where if a piston was fired too rapidly, well, sticky piston, then it would spit that block out, which created another bug, which allowed you to change the data value on any movable block, which is pretty cool.
So here in beta 1.7, we're able to build one of these things. We're in version 1.7_01 because I tested this out prior to this recording. And in beta 1.7, this machine will break whenever it is run, but in beta 1.7_01, it will continuously run, which is exactly what we want. And that was because Notch had fixed another bug related to the pistons, but probably added in some more bugs. You know how it is.
Yes.
So over here,
Yeah.
I have
That's beta.
some instructions. Over here we have an assembly key. White is the redstone dust, green is piston, light grey repeater, and lime green sticky piston. I see method is already on it. In the chest here are all of the items that we need, so feel free to take some if they haven't already been stolen. And let's see if we can assemble this thing.
We're missing one redstone dust.
Leave it
I don't have any items, so I'm just gonna stand over here and give moral support. You guys have got this.
There should be enough items in the chest. All the items should be in the chest.
We're missing one.
You got this.
redstone dust.
Yeah, regular green should be the regular piston, and then the block we want to duplicate. Yeah, let's go with ice.
Who's got the ID of redstone dust? I don't have any with me. If we're missing one,
We're missing one over
timing.
here.
I can go pull it up real quick.
Yeah,
I think this is the piston timing.
That would be 55.
Or is it just supposed to be like that?
that's a redstone item, but that's close enough.
It works.
Hang on, here, method. You're in charge.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So
Wait, what?
hang on, slow down, guys. The next instruction. What did I say? The next instruction was so assemble as per the key. We've done that, haven't we?
Pretty much.
I believe so.
Yep.
And the
Then
next step
it's,
says create a
piston
clock.
timing
So how do we create a clock? Well done.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now
Yep.
the machine is
wasn't
operating,
Yep.
but the timings are off. So we need to make some timing adjustments.
Wait, does this
I'm
still
out.
need?
We might have to restart the clock, but
Oh,
or fiddle
I don't
with,
think it's
fiddle with
firing
the
fast
timings a
enough.
little bit. Let's
Well, what?
I'll stop it for a second.
stop it. Let's try this again. Can we change it from ice for now, just in case it turns
Yeah.
to water?
There's invisible blocks here that I can't break. Is that only me?
No, I see them as well.
No, they're here.
Where?
Oh, right here.
I see some.
Oh, this is interesting. So this didn't happen in my testing.
Where are we looking?
It might be a multiplayer thing.
There's an invisible block somewhere. Where?
Yeah, here.
Where?
Right here.
I don't
Around
see
this
any.
end.
And I can't break it.
Okay.
Well, it is
I don't
invisible.
see any, and I don't feel any.
Can I have your pic?
The
I want to see
outline.
it. Where is it?
Right here.
Where Ramart's standing.
Where I'm quote unquote standing because I'm falling.
You
in
really
my
don't see it?
science.
Oh, there's a block.
No, I don't
No,
see
no,
it.
there's a no. There's
I don't see it, and I
No?
don't feel it either, like some
Okay.
of you.
okay, this
I
is weird.
clearly see the bounding box of the block.
I sent it in the
Oh.
server, Bugman, in
There-
case you want to see it.
Oh yeah.
How? Who's that?
Okay. Well, that might throw a spanner in the works if that happens. Let's try and
Is it,
adjust these timings. I have found that. I have found that 2 ticks sort of works.
Oh,
What about this clock? Was it supposed to be 2 ticks or just 1 tick?
This one I found works pretty well on 2 ticks. So
What
let's
about-
This
try
is 3
restarting.
ticks.
Are the
there's
are
the
the
block
piston
idea
and
to
sticky
research.
piston in the correct place?
Yeah, we do. Is the sticky piston in the right way around?
Just a rhetorical question. I'm not sure.
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
so.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, it
supposed
is.
to be retracted.
Oh,
What's happened here?
This
the
one got-
repeater was
Oh,
pointing
like-
backwards, I think.
This
Is this-
is weird.
This
There's
repeater
a
might be-
invisible piston head here.
Oh, yeah?
Well, this experiment went totally according to plan.
Indeed.
Oh, there
Oh,
is
it's working.
a diamond block.
Yeah, someone
It's
just
working.
keep placing them here and hide.
Oh,
Shift.
Mikado, you stood in the invisible block.
It's working!
Oh, it's working.
Oh, wow.
No,
Oh,
it's
look
not.
at that.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's not
So
working.
now you can definitely see this invisible block.
Where?
I have the block hitbox if I
I'm
place my
still
mouse
not
cursor
seeing
on
it.
it.
It's so weird.
Right here.
It must be a client.
Oh,
Clearly, it's
no,
a
I
client
see.
side thing.
What you're standing on there is diamonds, Bug. I can see that.
Can you break it?
Invisible
I don't have a
block
pickaxe,
there.
but
Yeah.
let me see if I.
It's kind of funny to see how my cape tugs
stuck.
as I'm being pushed.
Yeah,
There
I
we go.
There we go.
I got both of them.
So now, why isn't the piston tape working?
You just
Might
aren't
have
believing
reached the
hard
push
enough.
You gotta
You
believe.
might have reached the push
Believe
limit,
to
guys. Mind
achieve.
them.
Yeah, can we break some
And
blocks?
there's an invisible block.
I
don't
would
have
break
a
a block.
pickaxe, though,
I
so-
have no power right now.
Someone has a way to
Sorry.
restart this, right? I'm curious if we rotate the orientation of this so that this repeater faces this way. Maybe it has to be closer or something.
Some redstone power is finicky by location. I know that from block transmutation.
Yeah,
Testing.
that's what I was sort of thinking.
So-
Like maybe if we can start it up again and
Oh,
When I tested it in multiplayer, I was the only person online. Maybe the numerous people online is affecting it. I don't know.
This is so strange.
I don't think so because it's reported to have worked on 2B2T in the past.
Okay.
does someone have a way to start it? Let's see.
I do.
Stone torch.
Oh, this is
That's too
this
bad.
is a disappointment.
Where does the block have to? It has to start right here. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see an invisible block. What do you know?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see one too.
Is that a piston head or something?
I see a piston
Oh.
head as well.
Okay, so
just
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
restart the server and maybe that'll clear this glitchy block. Give me
Yes.
a second.
Let's see what happens here.
Okay.
I'm back.
Here, I'll take out all of these.
Welcome back.
extra
Yeah, let's
diamond
let's get
blocks.
rid
I
of
have
all.
returned.
Let's get rid of
Yes.
all of the blocks and we'll try this again.
That's gonna block the way.
Okay.
Now, there's definitely no more weird invisible blocks.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you placed the block in
Alright.
beforehand. Maybe that's the issue.
I
3,
thought I saw it
2.
working.
1.
Timings are not right.
Whoa, that was weird for a second there.
I don't think you placed the block in beforehand from all the videos
Set
I've
the
seen.
piston timing to
No,
2.
you can definitely do it while it's running. So
You
run
can
the
place the
machine.
block in while it's running, and I think that's how you fix it.
Oh,
Okay.
alright.
So,
Never mind.
well, we've been wrong before.
1 second.
yes,
It
it
worked for a
almost
second.
did it.
It worked for like a split second. Now, let's
The-
do some
the
dirt,
block-
guys.
Dirt dupe.
It's not working. It's pushing the block.
No.
Yeah, all we've done is make a
There it
piston,
goes. There it goes.
piston feed tick.
This is hard to measure because I don't know how
Ooh,
many
I can
diamond
get some
blocks
dirt.
we started with.
Oh, here we go.
We might have duped one along the way, and just we will never know.
Well,
Wait, so how are you
we,
supposed to do this?
we know one way.
Oh,
Wait, it was duping dirt.
All right, hold on. Clear the
Give some-
machine.
give some dirt.
Clear the space for a minute. I'm going to throw in a lapis block. No,
no.
to me that stinks of timings.
Okay, so I collected like 4 dirt blocks, and now I only have 2, and I didn't put any away. So I think I collected some invalid blocks.
Can we restart the clock?
Oh,
Can it work at a lower tick rate? Like if we slow down the clock, maybe? Or is that not going to work then?
Well, that's a bit of a bummer.
yeah.
We tried. We
Yep.
tried.
Can we dupe steel?
We could go back to what's his name, the guy who made the original TNT cannons and whatnot video, and try stuff out. Oh,
We always try to
Oh,
dupe
I
valid
see. I
block.
see a duped steel.
Oh, no.
Oh, betcha.
No.
Yes. Okay, well,
This is
that's,
practically what it's like.
that's the experiment over.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had hoped this worked. Like I said in my testing, it worked. So it's a shame that it didn't. But we have reached the end of the tour. I don't think I missed anything. So I want to say thank you to everybody for joining me. I hope you had a good time and got to explore the world from a different perspective. And
Oh yeah. And
Yes.
I'm looking forward to stuff like this in the future and more episodes, of course. I may have to help you with block
Yeah.
transmutation unless you're willing to do a bunch of research, but time will tell. It's up to you.
I plan my episodes a little ahead, so I have a good idea of lots of stuff that comes up, but I don't typically plan all the details until I get close. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna wind it up here. Like I said, thank you all for coming. Love you all. See you in the next episode.
Thanks for having us.
Oh no, not the spoons!
No!
Bye
The
bye.
spoons! No!
I have no idea how you're throwing them out that fast.
Oh no.
I filled up my
Hacks.
What
inventory.
does he have, like a macro?
I think so.
My inventory is
Something like
entirely
that.
spoons. Wait, can
No,
you put...
there's arrows coming. I'm gonna die. How am I still alive?
Well, thank you. We're all wrapped up now. I've finished all my recording on my side and everything, but thanks again for coming. It was a little bit chaotic, but it was fun.
It was.
Yeah.
That's the nature of things. I'm gonna stop recording too.
Yes.
Dude, what? Dude,
It's only
And
like
I'm gonna head out and
this.
hang out with my friends who are out in the living room. But
Enjoy
like I
your
said,
champagne.
thank you all for coming. I'm just going to leave this server running for a while, so feel free to explore it a bit more or do
Dude,
whatever
you're
you want.
slowing down.
I don't
the
know
world.
how
Oh,
long
no.
the server is.
Run away!
Being slowed
Run
down.
away!
no,
Too many
dude,
spoons!
stop!
Run away!
Oh
Oh,
no! Oh, Okay.
Wow.
We're
okay,
gonna have to cactus these spoons.
okay. Yeah, I'm leaving. This was fun.
yeah, that's too laggy.
This is a slideshow. Yeah. Okay.
It's I'm running at a rate of 10 frames per minute, so
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm just running for my life.
or seconds per frame, I guess I could say.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Oh, I made it. I made it out of the. I made it out of the zone.
Spoon Mageddon.
All
All
right.
right.
I'm off. Thank you all.
again.
See you later.
See
See ya,
ya.
bud.
You'll have a good one.
See you later.
Bye.
Have a
all.
good party or whatever.
I will. See ya.
I escaped the spoon zone, you guys.
I'm gonna log off too. I want to go outside.
Alrighty.
wanna
I
have
would like to
dinner.
go
I'm gonna
outside,
see
but
if I can
there's a
escape
bunch of
the
wildfire
spoon
smoke
again.
outside right now. So
Oh yeah, you are correct about that. It's the
Anywho.
same for me.
it's been good, you guys.
I finally escaped
Yeah.
the spoon zone.